everyone, how are you? All right, so first things first, tonight's stream is going to be a one color pencil challenge. I know you're like, well, why does she have three? And that's because I also put a poll that said, which of the primary colors did you want to be our one pencil? And I think, I could be wrong, but I think the blue has won. So we're gonna put that over there. So we're gonna end that poll. And while I'm saying hello to everyone, because I haven't seen anything in chat, so just in case, let's start another poll. Okay, do we use, because the results were close on Instagram, like the black and white won, but it was close. All right, do we use black and white or just the blue pencil? It's gonna make it really easy calling out the colors. Okay, so cast your second vote while I go ahead and say hello to everyone as soon as my poll thing goes away so I can see what everybody's saying. Let's see, blue, hello, I saw you here bright and early. Christina, hello. Never guess which primary I pick. I'm gonna guess the blue. Let's see, Vicky, hello. Let's see, Christina, Brooke, hello. Let's see, Mona, hello. Kara, hello. Let's see, D, Aspie, good evening. Let's see, pop down, where did it go? Let's see, gotta catch up here. Maylin, hello. Britt, hello. Let's see, Emily, welcome. Kara, hello. Okay, I think I got caught up with everyone. Okay, so we've had 9 votes. It still looks like the black and white is gonna win. Hi, Kelly. Or no, wait, did I say hi? Oh, Kelly, I think you got a second one. Either way, hello, everyone. Okay, well, I think that answers it. I know that, like, it's only been 13 votes, but black and white did technically win, and it will add a little bit of something to use that. So, for tonight, we are going to be using Prismacolors, but we're going to be using, let's see, is it going to get in focus? Yes, so we're going to use the Cobalt Blue Hue PC 133. We're going to use my Frankenstein white, which is 3 whites all glued together. And then we'll have our black, and these are all from Prismacolor. And that is it. No blender pencil, no, nothing else. So we're gonna dive right in. When everybody gets in, I'll show you guys a little sneak peek up in here. These are, it's not even, this one has 4 pieces all glued together. So, well, I had all these stubs that I wasn't using, and it just seemed like a waste, and so I just went through and glued all of them together. I do have a whole one over here, but like I should probably be a good girl and use up my sad gimpy white pencils. Let's see, Leanne, hello. But yeah, so we had a poll over on Instagram trying to decide which ones we should use. So yeah, one pencil challenge. I believe I've done this once before because when I was making a playlist from it. Oh, you got your green pencil, perfect. When I got the playlist for this one, I was putting it together, I realized we'd done it before. There was already a one pencil challenge playlist, and I was like, oh, interesting, but I don't remember. It would have been a long time ago. And then I've done one on my own where it was all with Tuscan red. Now, the deal with the one pencil challenge is depending on the size of your picture, like creature pencils, right? Let's see, hi, Callie. Depending on the size of your picture. Now, we're doing small victories, so it's not going to eat up the whole pencil. But if I learned anything from the last time that I did a one pencil challenge, it's choose a pencil. 1, probably not your most expensive one. And 2, choose one that you have multiples of. And funny story about these Cobalt Blue Hue. So when Lost Ocean came out, I was like, oh, I need some of my favorite blues in here. And at the time, on Blick, for whatever reason, they had a shortage of these pencils. So I snapped up like 6 of them. How many full Cobalts do I still have? I have 5. I only used the one. So I might have overestimated just a little bit. I was panicking. Lost Ocean was coming out and there was no blue. So, you know, just a minor panic. Okay, so we are going to do these buildings here. And I've got a slightly just single colored flower back here. So I'm just going to pop this tracing paper here. I know, right, Leanne? I might have learned a lesson or two from that ID. Okay, So my plan with this page is that I will, I don't know if we'll do it on stream or if I'll do it by myself, but I wanted to do the 3 primary colors here. So because of all my Small Victories pages, of course. While we're doing that, think about, do we want to do top, middle, or bottom for our 1 pencil challenge today? Okay, so we have the outside of it. It's watercolored with a little bit of pencil, but I put a clear plastic cover. Then we have this one. I have some, surprise, surprise, I have some work in progresses I need to finish. I think I did some of this on stream. I think I did that one. I don't remember which ones I've done on stream. But we've done a few. So those first 4 are finished. This one was a quick, like, metallic watercolors kind of one. This one still needs to be finished. I need to do that last one. Red, yellow, blue. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Got the little truck here. This is another work in progress. Like I said, I tend to hop around and do whichever one. Oh, here, actually, while we're doing this. Yeah, I'm almost positive I did. Okay, so which buildings? Okay, so top, middle, and bottom. That way I don't have to search through answers in chat. Okay, boop. All right, so if you just popped in and you're curious what we're talking about, set your vote for which of the, any page? Is it in here anywhere? Did I lose it? Where did they go? Hang on. Where did they go? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So it's between these ones. So choose your top, middle, or bottom for what you want to do tonight. Differences between them is these ones, you know, have some kind of round, kind of fluffy trees. Or no, oak trees. These ones have more like pine trees in the background, a few more buildings, and then this one has different kind of plants also. So, and we're gonna do blue. We're gonna do blue. But yeah, so we got this half-finished butterfly here. I almost did that same floating building one that Claire did, but I was like, nah, I need to do something different. We have our little boat barge here. This has definitely been a book that I have like kind of hopped around whenever I feel inspired. This one was a muted tone snail. I really liked the way this one turned out. I'm not gonna lie, there like hasn't even been any time. There's been multiple times where I was like, oh, I want to pick it up and do some coloring, but I've had no time this week. But we have some food ones started. We've got this one here. Let's see. I'll go back through chat here in just a second. This one I did like 1 a day, and so this one was posted in the stories, and then the final one was posted on the regular post. That was just a little bit of leave. This one, I think we all know what this one's from. This is from that wonderful, amazing charity stream. If you haven't checked the updates for that recently, the update is the ladies should have everything by mid-April. It takes a little bit to get everything, you know, compiled and everything. We didn't realize we were going to do as amazing as this, so we hadn't really made plans for collecting the other items, but you all were absolutely amazing. And so the buses, something's turning. We're in the middle. We're in the middle of collecting it, and it's just taken a little while. But yes, middle April is when they should have their books, their pencils, and all of the extras. We have cupcake, two and a half cupcakes, 2 1/3 cupcakes. Right? Yes, exclamation point charity. Perfect. Thank you for that. Okay, so let's see. Did I update that for everything within the next 2 weeks? Yeah, it all kind of, yeah. Coloring supplies where I need to update that one because we didn't plan for spring break and how chaotic the village is because it's Mexico. A lot of people will jet down there, and it's not exactly safe to go collect everything. So yeah, we're waiting till they're gone. Anyway, so there are the ducks. That was with the Durant drawing pencils, kind of a muted thing. And then we had this rainbow one here. And then let's see. I mean, rainbow. Who's surprised? I love a good rainbow color palette. Got a couple boats. This was when I did a stream with Suzanne and Claire and Barbara, and I need to message them back, but we are picking a date, hopefully here in April, that we will be able to get together. A little feather I did with a color cube palette. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one. I've got one space one. I'll be honest, the vision for this didn't come out how I wanted, so I may do the rest of these a little bit different. This was another one that I did for Instagram, so you can see that little process over there. We got a couple of these fellas over here. That one, I don't remember why I did that one. I don't even think I filmed it. I think I just did it. We got this one with the little pastel background on it. So much color. Love it. We got our little turtle and a single. I want to say I did that one for Instagram. It's hard for me to remember all of them. Partially done on that one. One single flower. We're going to do this one tonight. Again, some partially done things. I will finish this book someday. I will. And, oh, test page. But I think that's about it. So, yeah. So there's been a fair amount going on in there. All right. Let me scroll back up and see who we missed here. Things we do. Exactly. Let's see. Red, yellow, blue man. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's see. I think it's like when I got Lumi's Anthra can never pronounce it. That's the name of it. Right? I know, the full blender. Well, to be fair, the full blender. Okay, well, I have used up all of mine that I stocked up on for the full blenders. I did use up, and I have since had to purchase more. Here's the issue, though. I have all these small ones, and I've tried to super glue them together, but because they're not porous like wood is, they just don't stick. I wish they were like crayons where I could like melt them down and put them into a mold. I have tried a pencil extender, but again, because it's not wood on the outside, it eventually kind of shaves down a little bit and then it just spins in the pencil extender. I was just watching as we drive. He votes middle. Okay, sounds good. Have you ever completed a coloring book? I have not. I do not have the attention span, which is why I was like, this one's smaller. I think maybe we could do that. Let's see, Allison, hello. Marcy, hello. Let's see, mini flowers are so cute, right? He finds he enjoys interactive streaming, so you gotta go up tonight's 80s based trivia, or he'll make me switch to something cycling. Oh, gosh. Okay, what is a well-known movie that Elijah Wood was in the 80s, but he's not necessarily known for this movie? It's a very famous movie, and he is in it, but he's not known for it. And in fact, if I remember correctly, this was his very first acting role ever. Bonus points if you know one of the other big movies that he was in with Mel Gibson and Jamie Lee Curtis. That might have been 90s, though. All right, let's see. Let's see. Callie, hello. Dee. Yes, it was an awesome stream. Let's see. Scroll down. I know I'm missing some people. I apologize. Fab 4 reunion. Yes. Hi, Sue. Okay. Let's see. Had success using the gel glue and stuck in a blender pen. Ooh, okay. Who's the lead singer of Journey? That is a good question. That is a good one. Oh, he's thinking. Okay. Nope, it's not Signs. It's not Signs. But I would, the movie that I'm referring to for the first question, it is science fiction. Ev got it. Back to the Future. Elijah Wood's first role in a very well-known movie. Bonus question if you know who he played. Not the name. I don't know if he had a name. I think he might have been like kid number 2. Yeah, Billy Zane is also in Back to the Future. Awesome. All right, well, we've got everybody here. Real quick, one last thing before we get started. Throw in your vote for top model or bottom. Top model? Top, middle, or bottom. Tyra Banks over here, top model. Quick little sneak peek as well as skateboards. Yep. He was on Back to the Future. He was, yeah, when Michael J. Fox goes into the soda shop for the first time, there's 2 little boys that are playing on a, oh my gosh, my brain's not working, but you know, a gaming, you know, like Pac-Man or whatever else. And Elijah Wood is one of those little ones. The other movie I was referring to, what is it, Fly Away Home? No, not Fly Away Home. See, I would have known it if you said it. Yeah, Billy Zane. He played one of the bullies. You'll see him in the vehicle and a few other places, but you'll see him in the vehicle right before they run into the manure truck. Anyway, all right. So this is for anybody that was curious or anybody that is one of the members of the sticker club and was curious what we have going on. Next month, I did a bird theme. We went to the zoo recently, and there were so many pretty colorful birds. So Ev got a little sneak peek today when I was asking her opinion. So the difference between these stickers and other ones that I've done in the past, because they're fashioned after actual birds, obviously with creative license, because none of the crested kuas are this pudgy, but let's be honest, a pudgy bird is a cute bird. So this one is a crested kua. And then this one is a great blue Turako. I could be pronouncing that wrong, but a great blue Turako. And then, of course, we have a lovely Indian blue peacock, which is kind of the standard. But if you notice, there is some glitter on the neck and on the feathers. So there's that one too. Let's brighten that up a little bit so we can see it. There we go. This one is, I thought this was so pretty because like the bird itself is kind of rainbowy. It is a glitter sticker. And it is the Nicobar pigeon. So there's that one. And then for the minis, there's going to be a mix of holographic and non-holographic because I couldn't decide which I like better. So we have some, there you go, see a little bit of the glitter there. Peacock feathers. And then the sticker sheet is also bird themed with some little birdhouses and such. But that is going to be for the sticker club for April. So if you're curious about that, you can type in !Ko-fi. And the last day to sign up for the April sticker club is going to be April 1st. I like to do it that way in case anybody's waiting on payday. It falls into it. And then I usually send it out the, oh, I like it. Right, Marcy? I was so pleased. I know, right? Pigeon needs a haircut. I was so surprised. Like, if you look up a Nicobar pigeon, it is so pretty. Like, when I think pigeon, I think, you know, like little gray things that are all over the place and in New York and eat all kinds of things. But I was like, oh, there's pretty pigeons. All right, so what do we have? What is our winner? Ooh, that was close, but it looks like the top one is the winner. But don't worry, we're gonna do them all. Maybe at the end of this, because I'm kind of hoping that we'll finish this in one stream. I mean, we got one pencil here, right? If we finish this quickly-ish, do you guys want to do the red and the yellow one on stream also? Because I will say, using black with blue is fairly easy. When it gets complicated is when you use it with something this light. The other two colors that I chose were crimson red and lemon yellow. So yeah, we could do the whole page if you want, and we'll do it in the primary colors. Okay, I know I probably missed somebody or some people, so I apologize, but Patty, hello. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So today's challenge is a one pencil challenge. Now I asked, of course, yes ma'am, red and yellow too, perfect. I asked over on Instagram, what would you consider using in a one pencil challenge? So when I've done this in the past, I've only used the single color and a blending pencil, which kind of helped to change the variation in the color itself, which I want to say the last time we did this, we did do that. But I did a poll on Instagram. Could you use the blue to create shade? Nope. One pencil means only one of the colors. So the only exception that we're making is the black and the white to create tint and shade. Now, tint is when you use the white. Black is when you use the shade. If you have a handy dandy color wheel, if you don't have one and you do want one, you can just type in ! Color wheel. I want to say this is like $6 on Amazon. But the difference between, let's see, where is it on the back? Was it on the back or was it on the front? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm not going to hold it because it will shake all over the place. But I don't know if you can see it, but it does say the tint is color plus white, tone is color plus gray, shade is color plus black. Now, I'm not going to do gray, but we are going to do tint and shade. And if you look on this one, let's see, that one is, trying to think. So I believe, oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so tint, tone, and shade. They give you kind of a 3-tier colors. So if you choose, like for us tonight, we are choosing blue. These would be the different colors that you could get. So, you know, this one's the white, this one's the gray, this one is the black. But anyway, so I asked Instagram, I said, hey, should we use a blender? Should we use the pencil by itself? Should we use black and white? And the pencil by itself and black and white were very close, but the black and white won. And I'm kind of okay with that because we'll be able to get a little bit of variation. Now, if you are just using only one color, just one pencil, you can get a variation in your shades and your tints just by the amount of pressure that you create. But we are going to, like I said, for tonight, we're going to use black, white, and the blue. See, the coolest and hardest color I ever done was done using only primary colors, but you could blend them. Sorry, part of it was covered up. Do one pencil with black and white. Yeah. One color using dark medium light of the color, not black or white. See, that could definitely be another way. Blender pencil for smoothing always. See, that would be handy, but it is a challenge. I was going to cheat if you were doing a 3-color page. Oh, goodness. Well, see, with the black, I think we'll be able to do it. So we're going to use the only color. So if anybody comes in tonight and they want to know what pencils we're using, it is the cobalt blue hue from Prismacolor, and that is it. So to get the greens, orange, and purples, yes, most definitely. Theoretically, all you would need were the primary colors and black and white to get a full range. But blending colors is a lot more difficult to get those colors when you're doing pencils. With paint, it's a lot easier because you can fully blend them. When you are using only red, yellow, and blue to blend for your purples and your greens, you have to take your time and you have to build up your layers. I have a reel on my Instagram somewhere, but basically I grabbed colors that were in like standard colors, like it'd be the cobalt blue hue. I think one of them was peacock green, and I used what pencils I could to blend to get those colors. And I want to say I kind of stuck to primary colors, but I did use some different shades. But let's go ahead and chat some more, but we're going to dive right in. So Small Victories, cobalt blue hue, white and black is all we are using tonight. So let's go ahead. Getting a little bit closer. Yes. I will say my hands are a little bit shaky because it's been super, super busy, which means my heart rate got up. So if I'm all over the place tonight, I apologize. All right. So first, no, that was just the binding. I was like, what's going on? All right. First things first. I was going to read the color, but I need to just like put it on the bottom of the screen. By the way, this is the color we're using. Yes, it is the PC 133. Yeah, PC 133. I really should. Hang on. Hold on. We're gonna utilize Nightbot real quick. Okay. Hang on. Bear with. Let's see. And we are gonna do, let's see. I'll make sure the command color isn't already taken. No, it's not. Okay, so we're gonna add the command exclamation point color. And today we are using Prismacolor Cobalt. Oh, I can't spell Cobalt. Cobalt blue hue number 133 plus white and black. There we go. Okay. All right, you can type in exclamation point color, and that'll bring it up. Did you see the reel on Johanna's Insta where the lady used just a gold pen? Yeah, I think that was her. She used her, it's actually a pen touch pen. It's one of these, but I am actually, so this one, oh, that one's a glow in the dark one, but this one's a silver. I had a gold one, but I used it all up. There we go. Okay, perfect. If anybody wants to know which side of the two camps has everyone fallen, I'm definitely an RBG, but I do know that when it comes to design, and a lot of times when I would send out my sticker designs, they would say to send it in CMYK. So I think a lot of it has to do with what you're using it for, because I found this account at one point that was very much against using the standard RBG for the color wheel, but it just seems like, and I get what he's saying, it makes sense, but it just seemed like so much to relearn. And I was like, you know what, we're gonna stick with what we know. Yes, what Aspie said, exactly. RGB for painting / coloring, CMYK for printing. Yeah, I think CMYK has come in being much more necessary for printing and designing. Oh no, Leanne. Yeah, I've got no drop frames at the moment. All right, so when you are using one color, one of the risks is that your colors can get muddy. Now we will have the white and black to help us, but we're gonna lay the groundwork first. We are going to, we're gonna use the black and the white as an assist, but we're not gonna use it as a crutch, if that makes sense. So areas where there are clearly parts of the leaves overlapping, that is where we're gonna start with our cobalt blue hue. Now, if we were using other colors at the moment, that's where we would start to bring in our other stuff. So I'm actually going to go a little bit heavier here since we aren't really bringing any other colors except for the white and black if we need to. I am going to start heavier and then we'll go lighter. So you can create, this is a really good way to practice your kind of your shading, your contrast, your heaviness, because you are focusing on one color. Now, granted, were I doing other colors, oh my gosh, I'd bring so many colors into this. No, you can use whichever blue you want, or whichever red or yellow. This, honestly, what we're doing tonight will work for any color. See, my instinct is to go in a certain order, but I guess I can just do a light layer of blue across the entire thing. Now, the key to this is to do light still, like not press too hard. Otherwise, you're going to get a lot of streakiness. So I'm just going very lightly. I wish I could, I've always said, like, I wish there's a pressure plate that I could put underneath of my drawing so that I could measure it to give you guys like an exact number of how light I'm pushing. We're going to lower this a little bit. There we go. Yep, exactly. Small victories. I need to finish it. Oh man, the amount of whips I have in general. It's a lot. It's a lot. Now, if you're choosing one color with this, I wouldn't recommend that you choose a super light color just because that's going to be hard to layer and help stand out. So something that's like as close to a standard blue or a standard red. Yellow's going to be really interesting. I think out of all of these colors, yellow is going to be our biggest challenge. Okay, so it's all blue now, right? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead now. We're going to shape the tree a little bit. So let's go ahead and we're going to go a little bit darker under here. I don't even know how much of the white and blue or white and black we're going to use. I think it'll be situational. For now, though, I'm okay with us just kind of creating our shadows and everything with just the blue by itself. So I'm following the lines that Johanna has already drawn and using that to help bring out the shapes on the tree. To confiscate your book. Hi, Melissa. So it's looking pretty light to you guys, but I swear it's darker here. I'm afraid if I darken the camera anymore, it's just going to be too dark. See, if you're using a blender like the Caran d'Ache, it would blend really easily for this, but that's why they call it a challenge, right? You are challenging yourself to step out of your comfort zone. And honestly, any kind of challenge is good for coloring sometimes if you feel like you're in a little bit of a coloring rut and you need to get your mojo back. Having something to help you think outside the box can really help to get you excited about your pages again. You're good. It's so weird though. I had so much on my desk last week or I guess would have been Wednesday and the week before just because we were doing painting and everything else. And now it's like, I got a couple pencils here. That's all. It's going to make pencil cleanup really easy at the end of stream. So has anybody done, aside from a one color pencil challenge, oh my gosh, I can't talk. What is another challenge that some of you have done that's helped you kind of step outside your comfort zone a little bit? I think that might actually be the theme, perhaps. I know that we've talked a little bit about it on stream. We brought up the whole color something out of our comfort zone for the group coloring. That would be pretty fun, right? It's so pretty. Did you have your dinner for the boss? No, not yet. Well, and it's just his coworkers. It's not his boss. But no, not yet, because I'm still working on the house. That and little Steve yesterday stayed home from school because he has another little bitty cold again. But enough that he's got a fever and we can't have. My goal is we need to have them over before the end of the semester. So I just, want things to be there. No more boxes. Everything to, have a place. Just honestly have not had time. Oh, it's okay. No, absolutely, Ed. Take time. It's like Steve always reminds me, like if I've got a really bad migraine or something during the day and then I start to feel better and I start, either roughhousing with the kids or doing chores or vacuuming or whatever, then I like knock back and I'm feeling like terrible again. So he always reminds me that even though you're feeling okay right now, like don't overdo it. Like, okay. Field trip today, I'm exhausted. Oh, I feel you on that, Britt. We had one to a zoo, and it was a bunch of grade school classes. And oh my gosh, I was so tired. So glad I wore my sneakers. But, you know, when other parents go on field trips to, you know, grade schools, obviously we've all gone through like the background check and everything. And so it's nice because then the teachers know they can trust us if we need to, like, if the kids need us, you know, one group needs to go use the restroom or wants to go to the gift shop, then, you know, you can leave some of the vetted parents to help manage the kids. And so that's part of it too, is when you go on those kind of trips, like you're kind of acting as a secondary or tertiary set of eyes to help make sure that nobody wanders off. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of exhaustion on those trips. Okay, so gosh, I wish it didn't look, that's a little bit more. You guys see how we're getting that kind of variation now? I feel like we've been doing so much where we color, you know, with a lot of contrast. I've been using a lot of black. Wandering kids, oh my gosh, yes. And especially like at a zoo. Hi, Miss Scones. I think we're gonna go ahead and bring in some black. We've got enough shape of the blue. We're gonna go ahead and bring in some black. Okay, and we are gonna work on getting some of that darker shadow. So we are just going to, not a ton, because I don't want to overwhelm it, but the areas where I know there's gonna be the darkest shadow, that's what we're gonna use. And I also, even when we use white, I don't necessarily want to press down hard on the paper and use it as you would like a blender pencil. I want to keep this as true to the cobalt blue hue as possible. Oh, sounds good, Trey. You as well. Yeah, we got that. We got Easter coming this weekend, but thankfully we already have everything we need for that. All done. And it'll be nice because even though little Steve isn't feeling well, I have plans for an Easter egg hunt here at the house. So they'll still get to do all that. And their Nana sent them some Easter treats as well. So they should have a good time. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little bit over here. Not doing a ton of black, not a lot. All right, let's go ahead and bring our blue back. Where did I put... it? There it is. I get to or had to, Vicky. Oh gosh, I at least drove separately. The amount of, yeah, no, that would have been a little bit much. That and our bus got caught in traffic on the way back. Fun fact. When we were there for the field trip, I actually dropped my phone face down in the gravel, cracked the screen. Thankfully, where I needed to go to replace the screen was on the way back to the school. So I actually even made it back before the bus because the bus got caught. Oh my gosh. Exclamation point words. Got caught in traffic. So yes, I was able to drive myself back because otherwise I would have been probably pretty frazzled. I know, right, Ev? There was like, what, a solid 2 years? Well, you know what it is I just watch what Black Canary does with her pages, and she has been such an inspiration for kind of moving out of my comfort zone with the black, and I can't hardly not use it on a page now. Like, it's not overwhelmingly dark, but it's definitely like right up there with colors I insist on using. So I'm pressing just a little bit harder with the blue now because we're kind of building up those layers. Like you would think with one color that you can't, or there isn't really room to do layers. But when you are trying to get as much variation as we are in this, building up also works. Yeah, words are hard. Right, Britt? Oh, and she's just amazing. She's amazing. If you guys are wanting other like YouTubers and stuff to follow as well, some of them on a list aren't streaming as much anymore, but they do have a lot of good info still on their channels. So if you go to exclamation point website and then click on the tab that says recommendations, that'll give you a list of a lot of people that I follow on YouTube. Go. All right, we're getting there. But yeah, normally like he starts sneezing or something. Oh, creeping up on the 4-year mark. Oh my gosh, 45 months. Ev, thank you so much for that. We had some hypes in chat for Ev and use that handy dandy. Wait, I did it backwards. Hypes in chat and handy dandy hype you. Thank you so much for all your support, Ev. And I hope you are feeling better so much soon. But also, you know, take your time, rest up. Take the time to relax. How's Rigsy doing with? He's probably loving having access to you. Thank you so much for that. 45 months, man, that's awesome. It's crazy that we've been doing this that long, right? I mean, we started streaming, gosh, we're 2020, what would have been 2019 or 2018? I feel like 2018 is more accurate. Okay. Wait, are we coming up on our 5-year stream anniversary? I want to say that July will be 5 years. Oh my gosh, when did that happen? Oh, you know, that makes sense though, because whenever we take the cats to the vet, like, you know, they're always weirded out because, you know, the cat that came back, smells funny. Okay, I think we're gonna leave that part of the tree. I know, see, I look at it like IRL and then I look at it on the screen and I feel like I want to do so much more to it. But look for a picture of this afterwards. It'll give you a much better representation. But basically, the goal for using one color is that we don't want it to get muddy. So as long as it doesn't look muddy and you still have that variation, then you're good. We can always go in with a little bit more black too. Like we can go much more heavy on that tree. But let's build up. Let's work on building up. So we're going to do another light coat of the blue. Okay. Now, some of this is going to be darker. Honestly, my instinct tonight, too, was using blue. So, I mean, you guys nailed it pretty good. But I was like, I should at least ask. In case everybody really wants... I just tend to... Have we seen the sticker club? I like blue. Oh, poor puppy. And all right, Garrett. Yeah, Ev, I keep thinking that it's still like only 4 years, but... Yeah, 5 years is coming up. Well, and truth be told, if we end up doing the group stream, that's coming up towards birthday time as well. Most of you probably know, I don't ever say exactly when my birthday is, but we do know that it's April. 38. 38. Still kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I remember when I was younger, felt like 38 was so old. It's really not that old. Now that we've got the trunk in, I actually want to make this a little bit darker now. We already added a little bit of black onto the bottom of the tree, but I really want this to stand out from the trunk. So we are going to press hard enough and add enough blue to kind of burnish the tree a little bit. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the term burnish, most papers will have a certain degree of tooth, which is essentially the kind of almost microscopic ridges in the paper that helps whatever medium you're using to grab onto and absorb into the paper, you know, whether it's a water one for pencil, it just kind of really helps to grab that pigment. And when you burnish something, what that means is that you are flattening that tooth. And so all of this little bitty white stuff that you see when you look up at yours really close, that means that it is unburnished paper. A lot of that texture is still coming through. But then when you look at it up close, you're like, wow, that's so smooth. Most of the time that is because it is burnished. And that's where we're going to help to get some of this variation is, you know, we're eliminating that white. There we go. See, you're getting nice and dark there. I know. Wait, why were you oh, the dog shut you. That is true. But like, I feel like I'm going to get ahead of myself if I do that. So what we've got back here, we're actually going to, because this is in the background, we're going to mute this color back here a bit. So we're going to go ahead. Because see, like even on this, there isn't a ton. I guess I did put a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and put a full coat of blue here. And then we are going to mute this a little bit. Now, if we were using gray, this would be a good opportunity to use gray, but we're not. We're going to use black. And we are just going to go really light. Okay. So now let's bring in, yes, the whole picture will be blue. Absolutely. And the challenge will be changing up using black and white and the different levels of shading and heaviness of the pencil is what's going to help kind of differentiate the different portions so it doesn't all just kind of blend together as one big mess. Are you doing the background? No, probably not. Probably not. Maybe. We could. Let's see how far we get tonight. Because now I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe we could. All right, so it's going to be a little bit darker here and where the bushes overlap. Not adding a ton, just a light layer of black. Now we're going to go back in with the blue. And like I said, it does not have to be the cobalt blue hue. Honestly, it can be any of these colors. Now we may actually, do we want to use white yet? No, we're not going to use white yet. We might in a little bit. What did Leanne say? 45 on the 3rd. I sent my sister a, who is, I think Leanne, she might be close to your age. But I sent her a video the other day, was like, it was my brain, but also my brain. And the first one, my brain was very, very skillfully remembering the lyrics to a song. And the second part of my brain is like, am I 44? 45 this year. But I had to chuckle because, as you all know, for those of you that were here, Steve literally for my birthday, what was it, last year, a couple years ago, I don't know, gave me a year of my life because I legitimately thought like I was already 37, but I wasn't. I was 36 and I was turning 37. So yeah, Steve literally gave me my age for my birthday. All right, let's use a little bit of white. I know it. All right, so now we're going to use my Franken white because, you know, it's very well loved. And we are going to use it we're just kind of making this bush fall into the background. I don't want this bush to be like a large, like bright blue color, but we want it kind of muted so it sort of disappears because it is in the background. It's behind the tree. So we're not like quite fully burnishing, but we're definitely adding that white on top of it. Am I the youngest? I don't think I'm the youngest, but I think like if we were to take demographics for the coloring community or even just here, like because I can see on my analytics what the age ranges are for viewers. It doesn't tell me like individual, like, oh, so-and-so is this age. It just says, here is your average demographic for, and so my average demographic usually goes anywhere from, I think, 30 to 85. Like it's crazy, the range, but I feel like 30 to, you know, quite a ways up there. I feel like, I don't know. Age was important when I was younger, but I have no issues like being friends with someone who is like even 50 years older than me because it just doesn't matter anymore. If anything, they have something to teach me or share with me or whatever else. Like, I value those friendships so much. Okay. All right, that's pretty muted. Let's do a brighter bush here, but not so bright because the house is going to be the brightest one. It's a very large range, right? This goes. No, I feel you though. I feel like after 30, that's when I started seeing the occasional gray hairs. 25 to 65 with 1% and 75 to 80. Right? It's just such a wide range. Goals to be immature forever. Oh no, absolutely. You know, it's funny. There was something I was reading just about like adults and needing to grow up and not, you know, play with like Harry Potter or whatever else. And I'm just like, man, like, why can't we enjoy stuff that we enjoyed when if anything, this is when we should re-embrace the things we enjoyed as a kid, because A, we have adult money now, you know, so we can get that Lego set if we want to. And B, like, what's the point of being an adult if you literally, I don't know if you can see it. It's a quote from one of the doctors. I can't remember. I want to say it's like the 7th doctor. Anyway, it says there's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes. And there's a reason that it's on my wall. Also, check it out. That's the community quilt square. We got Renee's up there. Josephine has one coming. And oh, Durbin, I was able to refund for that one thing. So you can repurchase a square if you want. And then I think Kara, I refunded yours as well. Okay, let's switch back. I have to be careful, Kelly. I've snapped a couple of them because of the pressure. Hi, Renee. Yes, Bob Ross. That's actually, that's from Renee, her husband, amazingly 3D printed this Bob Ross here. He's like 2 feet tall. And then it came with a 3D printed painting that I can actually paint. And then Steve got me that lunchbox a few years ago. Somebody else sent me this lovely puzzle. There's 2 of them. I'm going to do the other one eventually and flip it around. I put a matte coat on top of it so it's not shiny. But yeah, we've got like the Doctor Who Minecraft side, and then we've got Bob Ross and books falling over because I haven't put some away yet. But some days I'm 100, but mostly I'm 12, right? I mean, heck, I play Minecraft with the kids like I do. I love it. Life is hard, but she can give ourselves fun things to enjoy whenever possible. Allison, absolutely. I could not agree with that more. Yeah. Life is weird sometimes. Right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to see any pictures of the crafts I've been doing downstairs, I am making... So downstairs is the kitchen, living room, dining room, and then a small, like, half bathroom underneath the stairs. And, yeah, so I'm making it all Lord of the Rings themed. There's a sign on the bathroom that says, no admittance except on potty business. I don't know if I lost any followers the day I shared that, but I enjoyed it. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Kelly. Yeah, so I showed Renee's, and then yes, as soon as I get caught up, because as of now, let's see. As of now, let me refresh real quick. So Josephine's, I'm going to redeem. Durban has enough to get the vinyl one. Josephine's going to get one of the vinyl ones. Callie's at almost like 3,200. Vicky's at 2,800. Brit's a little over 2,700. So yeah, we are going to be updating and posting pictures in the community tab. Absolutely. Let's see. What do we have? Most delicious what? Oh, her dinner. Roast potatoes and carrots. Ooh, nice. Oh, see, it was so freeing. People thought they could tease me about it, but I had them over half my life now, so the crisis is long past. Wait, what did I miss for Carrie said? Hold on. Hold on. I missed it somehow, but I like the sound of it. All right, let's go ahead and press a little bit harder here. Get some more blue. And then we're going to use just a little bit of white. No, heck, for Christmas, I literally asked for stuffed animals. Like, little Steve picked out the Minecraft bee for me. Oh, yes, Renee made that. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, you're not talking about that. Renee made the dinner? Wait, you guys have dinner together, or am I just getting confused? Oh, the gray hair. Yes, okay. Oh, Callie, well, yes. But that's why I also have, whenever somebody redeems one, I actually have it in there that give me 1 to 2 weeks to do it. Because I have a feeling that once more of them starts coming in, like, I'm not going to be able to do them within, like a day or so. It's going to take me a little bit. Especially if we have any of the hand-stitch ones that get redeemed. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I suppose we should color in these little ones here. There we go. No, dinner, okay. Oh, you're having a sleepover. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so now we are moving on to the house. Here's what I think I want to do, because we're going to need to get this to look a little bit different. Let's start with this part right here and this part here. These are going to be a little bit darker, but with the black, actually, hang on. I'm going to add just a little bit. With the black, we could actually add a little bit of shadow variation too. So let's go ahead and just start with a layer of blue here. Okay, we're not going to do the brick or the stones yet. We're not going to do the stones yet, but we're going to do a layer of blue here. So my niece paid over $150 to get her hair dyed gray. Yeah. I think if I were to dye my hair anything, it'd be some obscure color. I mean, I work for myself, so, like, now's the time to do it, but I just can't handle the maintenance. If I could do it myself, it's kind of like, I've got bangs or a fringe on my hair, but I also know how to cut my own bangs, so I don't mind maintaining that one, but I don't have to go in every couple of weeks or every month or whatever and drop a couple $100 on it. Like, that's not worth it. I do, every time. Party and ages. Everyone should have a slumber party every now and then. Okay, so let's see. These back houses are going to be the darkest blue, but I think we can safely go Let's do another layer of the blue. Okay, the second layer on this side, because they're about at the same distance away. This front part of the building is going to be much lighter. Okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do, bright teal green hair at almost 43. Oh, I love that. Loves being green, still very bright after you're getting it done. Oh, that's amazing. See, my issue is I'm brunette. If I was blonde, I would be doing it all the time. But because I'm brunette, I would have to like go and get it lifted like probably a couple times and then like get all the dyeing done. And then even then, like, cause I got some like pieces of my hair that were blue at some point, but then they like faded. I don't know. It's all naturally, just very dark. Oh, I hit the wrong button, which is funny because the rest of my siblings, I'm the only like super dark one out of all of us. And yeah, the rest of them are all like really, really light brown or blonde. And I'm like, oh, come on. Right, Kelly? That's the issue. Wait, what did Megan say? Just want a purple hair? You absolutely should. Should Ev dyed her hair purple? Darker brown than you are. It's a process, right? See? Has something that goes over brown well. Well, I've even looked at, because I know Brad Bondo's hair dye is usually, I've heard a lot of good things about his hair dye. But like it just makes my hair darker. Now I went kind of like a burgundy, I don't know, a couple years ago, but it just really kind of, it washed me out a little bit, made me look kind of pale because it just made my hair darker. So I feel like if I were to do it, I would definitely want to like lighten quite a bit, but it's fun. Very dark brunette hair shows as a skunk line down the middle and grown out. Oh no. Oh, I didn't even think about that. See, like I was kind of hoping that when that happened, like it would grow out, like it'd be like an ombre, right? Oh, did Nightbot catch you on a word? Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so we're doing a little bit of shadow directly up underneath the roof here where there would be a little bit of overlap. If I was doing like a full range of colors, I would show like the glow in the windows, but I think that's going to be a little too complicated to translate when we're doing these colors here. All right, let's do another layer of blue. Used to get highlights to cover the gray, but stopped during COVID. People were shocked when social activities restarted. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I keep telling myself that I need to just do it, but it's the maintenance. That's all it is. Like I said, if I knew how to safely bleach my hair on my own, but knowing me, like I can hardly walk a straight line without, you know, running into something or dropping something. Like I just feel like it would be completely disastrous if I tried it. Not even a good stylist, so leaves a little of your natural color at the roots and not all blends with starts to grass. See, that would work. But again, it's just the cost of the maintenance. I will say, there is this woman that I follow on Instagram. I want to say it's like Brianna's Hair Repair or something. But basically, she specializes in those like prismatic color jobs where it's just, you move the hair. Oh, anyway, it's just so pretty, like mermaid hair. There you go, Britt. Just do it 1986 style. Soak your hair in lemon juice and lay it out in the sun until you burn. Your hair is streaky. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that probably wouldn't be the best idea. Oh yeah, see, that's the other thing, Miss Scones, is I do have to wash my hair like every other day, every day. If I do every other day, like the second day is most definitely up in like a ponytail or whatever. My hair is just too thin and fine to handle not washing it. Like I keep hearing these things where people say, oh, if you don't, you know, you stop washing your hair all the time and, you know, put raw egg or whatever, or mayonnaise, I don't know what we're making in your hair, that it'll be fine afterwards. But I was just like, man, my hair could not do that. Like maybe if I had thick hair, really, really thick hair, but absolutely not. Britt. Hydrogen peroxide to lighten your hair in the 80s. Britt, see, that's what we've got going on with the kiddos. I was so grateful. So Steve is Korean, which means that the kiddos are half Korean, which means that they have that wonderfully gorgeous thick hair. But the interesting thing is Steve, his hair is like solid black. And obviously it's getting a little bit more salt and pepper these days, but it is solid black. But the kids, they have the thick hair, but it's more of a really dark brown. Like, because when it comes to Asian genetics, whether it's Korean or any of them, if you look at them, they're like the brown eyes and the dark hair, those genes are dominant. And so, you know, the kids, obviously, they've got darker eyes, darker hair, but I was kind of pleased that my brown hair won out over his black hair. Oh, Britt, that's amazing. So it was interesting because I have such thin and fine hair, and I'm just adding little layers on top of it to slowly build this up. Because I have such thin and fine hair, when little Emily's hair started to move past the baby fine kind of hair to actually getting her, you know, big kid hair, it got so thick. And I remember she was in the tub and I washed her hair and I thought we were all done. And I get her out of the tub and I realized she still got all of this soap in her hair. And it's because I didn't take into account that her hair was so thick that it was almost like her hair had layers. Like I had to be so much more thorough when rinsing her hair. And so, yeah, I had to completely relearn. Oh, is Steve's blue black? No, it's just black. But very, very dark. I read that initially, Sue, as I used Harry Potter in the 80s. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Putting my baby oil and sun in my hair. Oh my gosh, didn't that fry it though? Used to have to wash daily, but as I got older, I've washed less unless it was frizziness. No, that's fair. Tanning with baby oil, those are the days, right? Yes, lots of rinsing. Oh my gosh, jet black hair. So her hairdresser gradually transitioned her to lighter colors when she went gray in order to avoid the skunk dry. Right, Harry Potter got me too, yeah. Oh, that's amazing, Maylan. Well, see, that's the way it is with me and my siblings. Like, 2 of them are blonde, 1 of them is a really light brown, and I'm the only one that takes after my dad's side of the family. Just the dark hair. Okay, I think we're gonna leave that part alone and we're gonna move to the front of the house. But I have a ton of hair. It keeps my sides shaved back. Or I keep my sides / back shaved, or I end up with mushroom looking poo. Oh, no. All right, let's go ahead and do some of the cobalt blue hue on front. But yeah, I am so pleased that she got his side of the family's thickness of hair. I mean, I've made mine work for sure, but oh my gosh, when I was pregnant, like it was super thick and like super amazing. And then if you know the kind of stages after you have kids, it's sort of all that thickness and awesomeness kind of falls out and you go back to what it was before, if not less. And gosh, I feel like I'm still recovering. Oh, thanks. You know what it is? It's because like I've got this high forehead. None of my siblings, I bet you my brother could pull it off, but he doesn't have long hair. Neither of my other siblings. One of them's done bangs before. One of them kind of done. Basically, I'm the only one that's consistently done it. But the funny thing is I had bangs all in high school, and then for a good solid 10, 15 years, I don't know. I recently recut these bangs. Maybe a year and a half ago, and I haven't gone back. Like, I forgot how much I actually like it. I feel like it actually, not that aging's a problem, but I do feel like the bangs make me look a little bit younger. I don't know. Right, Sue? Oh my gosh. Yes. Like, I was just like, is this normal? And then when everything kind of went to pieces with my thyroid, it happened again, and I was like, what is happening? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'll be honest, like here. See? There's still some more. It's a 5 head. There's still some more there. But yeah, I like my bangs. Sprayed on hair, then went in the sun to get blonde in hair. There you go. Oh man, the things we've done for beauty, right? I heard about that, Ev, that some people had COVID and it completely changed that. And you had, they hide the widow's peak. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm like, let's play with my hair. Yeah, I got like a little bit of a one. But yeah, I like the bangs. It's mostly also because my eyebrows by themselves normally are a little sparse. So I'm just like, we just trimmed out, put right there. Oh, Katie's food went off. You know, Aspie, I wondered that myself. It wasn't until I started, you know, I've seen it on like Great British Bake Off or, you know, anything I've watched where they were, you know, from the UK or wherever else. They call it a fringe, right? I have no idea why it switched to bangs. Because it's kind of like flip-flops or sandals. Like we call them thongs. But honestly, like I don't like using that word because of the similarities with other articles of clothing. But yeah, I have no idea why they call it. Does anybody else know? Can we Google that? Why are they called bangs in the US and fringe everywhere else? I don't know if it's right up there with why we're not on the same metric system as everybody else. That one drives me nuts. Bad widows because of PCO. Most called male. What? I heard of the side effect of COVID, so I freaked out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I heard about it afterwards, but you also had one of the really early COVID ones, didn't you? If I remember correctly. Yeah, I call them flips. Yeah, I most definitely call them flip-flops. I just feel weird calling them thongs. Like, I know that I'm seeing reference to flip-flops, but it's kind of like, we've talked about it before, those videos that are made where people are like eating food and they're called like mukbangs. I don't know. I do not like saying it. I feel, for whatever reason, I feel like I'm saying a bad word. Like, I don't know. I just don't like saying the word. Because the U.S. wants to be rebels, apparently. Isn't that how we got to be in the U.S. in the first place? They call it fringe and Little House on the Prairie. See, at what point did it switch to bangs? I don't even know. Right, Megan? Yeah, it's my irrational fear of words. It's like people who can't handle the word moist. I have a friend who really doesn't like the word barge. It's just these things. I'm like, these are just weird words for me to say. All right, so we did a little bit of black, and now we are doing white. I guess it is burnishing a little bit. Almost you can't help it, but it's making it so that it is lighter than the backside of it. I know, right? Probably not until sometime in the late 80s or 90s. As kids in the late 70s, it was definitely a thong and flip-flop were interchangeable. Yes, they absolutely were. Well, and those kind of bathing suits are coming back into style, too. There's, we have to drive by a swimming place every time we drive through town. And there are plenty of college students around here. And let's just say, one day the kids were actually paying attention to this place where many of the college students were sunbathing. It's right along the main street. Why it's there, I don't know. But anyway, and little Steve was like, what's wrong with her swimsuit? And I was like, oh my God, right? Words on street drama. Like, well, kiddo, that's just a style, and we just do our best not to look and just pretend like that swimsuit is not as small as it is. It is. If you guys knew like exactly where we were, it would make a lot more sense than what I'm saying. But like, it is a main area where people can hang out, sunbathe, and swim, and it's along a main street, and it's just the style. It just is. And it's like, isn't there a style now where the deal is to wear like really big shirts and really short shorts, so it looks like you're not wearing pants at all? Like, I'm like, I don't know about this. Oh gosh, Allison. Oh, I could not. I mean, I'm not going to judge them because they're college students and it's like 18 and 19. The amount of expression I was trying to have when I was that age, like, if almost 38-year-old me's mind jumped into my 18-year-old me's body, I would make a lot of different choices, and I'd be like, what are you doing? And be like, I don't know. Right, Ev? Exactly. Oh, right, Patty? Actually, my favorite swimsuit is kind of like I have two of them, depending on the size I am at the time. Right, Vicky? That too. Like, I'm like, no, let's do full coverage. I could not. I've had two kids, man. I'm creeping up on 40. I'm not wearing a two-piece anymore. I don't work out enough for that. Oh gosh, right? No, the amount of Aquanet that was used then, pretty sure would damage the ozone at this point. Hang on one second. Sorry, just to clear my throat. It was like freshman year in college, and I wore all those blazers with the shoulder pads and colors like mustard, coral, and terracotta. To be fair, I do like coral. Right, Renee? Hello, Isis. I'm not giving up my chair this time. It's my chair. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so we just pretend that's not what's going on, kiddos. All right, so we have just alternated with white and black and the blue and have kind of built it up so that we have, is that on autofocus? No, it's not. Okay, it just looked like it was out of focus. Coral in 1993 blazer fashion is a different shade of black. Okay, that's fair. Blazers over mini skirts, even jeans with their shoulder pads were such a thing, right? Yeah, so I was saying this style of swimsuit that I have, it's almost like past Marilyn Monroe style, where on the rear part of it, it's fully covered, like doesn't even like right up on the sides, but then it's got like this ruching in the middle and then kind of a sweetheart neckline, but then the straps are like this thick. That's what I really like. Have you had a crochet swimsuit? I mean, I know they existed, but I mean, did it have like fabric liner? Or I mean, I know enough about crochet to know that that's not solid. There's holes in that. I hid the pictures from my brother's wedding. All the bridesmaids got their hair done at the same place, but I was the only one that ended up with 80s hair. Oh no, Patty. Oh, crochet Mickey. Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever seen the Lucille Ball and oh, I can't remember the name of the guy, but it was Yours, Mine, and Ours, the Lucille Ball. Well, at some point, the guy goes out on a date with this girl much younger than him, and she's wearing, it's you know, 60s, early 70s, I think, and she's wearing the crochet dress. As in, no, there was a liner, or no, there was no liner. It wasn't a macrame. Oh, man. I mean, I got my granny square poncho. Oh my gosh, a granny square bikini. No liner at all. You know, again, I'm not going to judge. The amount of fashion decisions that I made when I was younger were questionable at best. So you know what? You do you. You do you. That's the age we're supposed to be able to do that, right? Yes, Pearl. Oh goodness. I feel like because obviously I don't have a lot of my clothes from you know 20 years ago or whatever, but it'd be fun to kind of sift through all that, show the grandkids, be like, look what I wore. They'll be like, you wore what? Oh goodness. Right, I saw that picture. You had some stems, man. But yeah, no, I'm at the point where I'm like, although, okay, so I had to get some blood work done recently. And they said, one of the things they said was that I have slightly higher cholesterol and to cut out fried foods. I don't eat fried foods because fried foods are gluten-free. So the only other thing I got to figure is like, I probably just need to get in a little bit better shape because I don't really have a high salt diet either. So, and it may shock you all to hear, I went on a run the other day. In the summer on the beach, I would have, right, Renee? No, Renee, that's where I grew up too. It always fascinated me that movies had people hanging out on the beaches all the time and swimming in the ocean. I'm like, wasn't it cold? I had no idea that other places in the world had beaches that weren't cold. But yeah, I went on a run. I'm gonna tell you right now, I need to make myself like a playlist that like gets me really, I know, the horror bird lady. I am not a runner. I am not a runner. But I need to make myself like an epic running playlist. So I realized Lindsay Sterling has a new song coming out called Duality, or she has a new album, but one of the singles is out. It's called Duality, and it makes for awesome like running music. So I put that on there. And there was another collaboration she had, so I had that. And then you better believe, like, I had the Lord of the Rings Running Over the Hills of Rohan to really just, like, pump me up for that last few blocks I had to run. So, you know, I had the right music going, but I need to make a solid playlist so that I'm not, like, fixing the music every time. Dun, 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 dun. Makes you feel really awesome when you're running. Like, oh yeah, I gotta go save the hobbits from Isengard. They're taking the hobbits, they're taking the hobbits, they're taking the hobbits to Isengard. That's all they will do. Yeah, I say run, but it's used lightly. I'd say that I ran for about a third of it and then sped walk for the, I don't know. I'm out of shape, guys. I'm so out of shape. And like, I know it. I do not do the run. Oh yeah. I need to add the Rocky theme song. I'm gonna like start making a list of like, I need my epic running playlist, because the thing of it is after we do all of the morning errands, taking people, school, work, all that kind of stuff, I get back in perfect time if I want to do that, to go like exercise or... Hey, did another one come in? Paul followed you in. Oh, what she didn't need. Okay. The beacons are lit. We'll practically carry you, right? Rohan calls for aid. It's good stuff. Oh, no, wait. Was it Rohan? Yeah. Yeah, it was Rohan. No, it wasn't Rohan. It was, Minas Tirith. Wasn't it? Yeah. Because they were at the wall. They beat the orcs. And then they went to go save them. You know, Gandalf said, "Look for me on the third day." I can walk fast with a walker and a bear chasing me. The bear is key. Must have the bear. Gosh, I'm doing my whole House and Lord of the Rings theme and I can't even get the beacons right. Pfft. Gondor! Thank you, Patty. Here you go. Gondor calls for aid and Rohan will answer. Yes, okay. See, I was I knew it was wrong when I said it. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so if we need to, I need to make like a, oh my gosh, yeah, I need to make like a music playlist channel in the Discord where everybody can put their epic songs for me to add to a playlist for when I'm running. I gotta see, I've got the coloring community behind me for the coloring and the attempting to get into shape. I'm telling you, man. That's the goal. I gotta get myself to do it. Told Steve, if we ever had a dog, like this would be one of the reasons like I'd want to get a dog, so that I can run with a dog. One, keeps you motivated, but two, I don't have to like be looking over my shoulder or anything when I've got a dog. Because I was a little bit nervous about, like, we live in a safe neighborhood, like it's hello suburbia, but speaking of orts, it's my ex's mom's birthday this week. I need to send her an edible arrangement. Okay, I gotta be honest. As much as Taylor Swift, like her music's not bad, but I am so burnt out over Taylor Swift. Between like the Super Bowl and everybody talking about her and she just being on like the coverage of that woman, I am just burnt out. I'm like, I don't want to listen to any more Taylor Swift. I mean, she's all right. And I was thinking the other day, by the way, I'm sharpening it just because I want a nice fine point. I was thinking the other day that it's really nice. It's really nice that she's not like overly skinny. Like as far as body positivity goes, like she is, she is of average build and weight. She's not ridiculously, well, I say average. What I'm saying is that she's not like overly skinny by any means. So I feel like she definitely has that going for her. I mean, and she needs to, she's thin because she has to stay fit with all the dancing around and everything that she does. But I will say that is refreshing. But yeah, I'm kind of burnt out on the T-Swift. All right, so I'm getting a little bit heavier with the blue now. Well, I appreciate that, Ev. My doctor says differently, but I appreciate that. Like I said, the battery on my scale has died. And I refuse to replace the battery. I don't need that thing judging me. Angry music to run to, right? Run to a very diverse playlist. What do you like to listen to? Like, because I could do an audiobook, but I listen to audiobooks all day long. I'm going through Throne of Glass again. Although I skipped like the first two books because like I remember those ones really well. I started with what was it? Air of Fire, I think. The one where she meets Rowan. Anyways, I'm listening to that again. But like the audiobooks just don't get me pumped. Like I need It's the thyroid promise. I know it is. My thyroid has evened out, but I'm also on all these other medicines and everything. So, but I do know, even if it's not going to help the cholesterol, and even if it's not going to help me lose weight, I do know that I need to get stronger. Like, we have stairs here in the house, and I can feel it, like, in my legs, that it's just like, oh man, this is brutal. So I think more than anything, it's just so that I am not so winded going up and down the stairs, you know? Spanish salsa, merengue, and reggaeton. Okay, that'll do it. Oh, nice, Renee. Isn't that always great? Like, the hope of finally getting some answers. I honestly, I'm going to stop by the doctor's office next week because I just don't even know how much more I need to see the specialist, like the endocrinologist. All we do when we have appointments is she looks at my blood results and tells me how much more of the medicine I should or shouldn't take. Like, and that's it. That's the extent of it. And I'm just like, why am I paying extra for a specialist when my doctor could probably tell me if I need to keep being on this medicine or not? Because I've been seeing her long enough that I have to get like a new referral for her because she's a specialist. And it's just like, why do they require that when they can see that I'm not better yet? It just seems like a pain. Ah, thanks, Marcy. I know cobalt blue hue is so pretty. It's so pretty. Building up the cardio for sure. Mixing in tone. Got to do Tai Chi for the for the fibro. Yeah. Well, I find, yeah, if I can just get out and do it, and I think running's going to be a good start. We do have an exercise bike that I can use, and I do have a yoga mat. But, yeah, I think just getting out and definitely building up the strength in my legs would be really nice. Some dancing, clubbing. Oh my gosh, last time I went clubbing. Gosh, how old was I? I might have been 19, maybe. Let's see. I was already planning 2 more surgeries for you. Oh gosh, yeah. Just went through all of this, and after 18 months, got a new endo who sent him to a surgery consult in 2 months, his thyroid moved. Okay, so, well, that's the thing, Sarah, is we've talked about removal of the thyroid, and that's like on the very last of my list, because I really, really don't want to. So as of now, as of the last time I spoke with her, she said that my thyroid levels are actually good right now. They've leveled out. So I think it's a matter of slowly going off of the thyroid medicine to see if it stays level. Because like my mom has the same thing because it's genetic, and she does not have to be on it anymore. So yeah, like removing the thyroid is something I want to do only as a last resort. So if it's simply, you know, managing it, and like, heck, I could even do that on my own, you know, because I go and get blood work done like every 3 months or so. But yeah, it just seems like a pain. Bird lady, I like that. Yeah, that's fair, Renee. Building tone in the legs and glutes. Yeah, Kelly, that's exactly what I need. No for running, not too old for clubbing, too tired is right. I know it. Yeah, I have not done that in a really long time. Okay, we're gonna use a little bit more black because I want to make sure that this house is kind of separated from the others. Like I said, the key to doing a monotone page is making sure that you don't lose that contrast. Darkest darks, lightest lights, all of that. Go, and then let's use our blue again. Oh, that's good. But yeah, I mean, and you know your limitations, so that works too. But yeah, I think more than anything, I just want to get a little bit stronger. So that is my goal. We're just going to start with the running, see how I do, and then, you know, upgrade later. Okay, so we've got these little, oh, it'd help if you guys could see. We got these little bands here. I'm going to go just really dark blue, like heavy dark blue. Press them pretty hard right here. We don't have a lot of that just super, super dark. And then let's do a little bit of the white to funk to get me going. See, there you go. Exactly, Renee. But yeah, that's when I was so surprised that they told me about the cholesterol thing. It's like, but I don't even eat fried foods. That's not fair. Like, we may get Chick-fil-A maybe once every couple of months. But like, even then, I get a salad. The only quote-unquote fried foods I have are the occasional fry. Like, we just don't. So I'm like, well, none of that's fair. I don't believe any of you. I was asking the lady who called to give me my blood results. She's like, oh, so you need to cut down on fried foods. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, the fried foods I don't eat, but all right. Chips are fried. Well, see, I don't really do chips either. I don't really do chips or Lay's. I do tortilla chips. I will do gluten-free pretzels. Gosh. Like snack-wise, like my go-to lunch is usually like, I work all day while the kids are at school, and then I leave to go pick them up, and I have a later lunch, and I will usually get like, I got some even nicer peanut butter, so it's not like the kids' peanut butter, because a lot of just the standard peanut butter has too much sugar in it. So like my go-to lunch usually is a sliced apple with peanut butter. I'll do hummus with the gluten-free pretzels. I'll do a couple pieces of deli turkey meat and a few slices of cheese. And I have these little oatmeal bites that I get that are gluten-free. I think it's Amy's, I think. Is it Amy's? Might be Amy's. Anyway, and then I'll have water with it. Like, that is my go-to lunch at the moment. Occasionally I'll switch it up and have like a raisin bagel or like an English muffin. I'll toast it before I go, but like, that's about it. Right, I know it, Kelly. So when I was looking it up afterwards, because I knew to myself, I was like, it can't be the fried foods. Like, I don't eat them, right? And so I was looking it up, and so obviously like salt is a big one, but then it also just said like overweight or like lack of exercise, and I'm like, of all of the culprits, and that was, you know, research that I did on my own, I was just like, it's probably the out of shape and lack of exercise that is causing that. You know, if not like extra weight than I'm supposed to have at my height, which really it's not even that much. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm like 5'5", and I think I'm at 180 right now, maybe 185, maybe. But yeah, so I'm just like, all right, well, it's clearly got to be the out of shape weight thing. So I'm like, guess I'm going running. Wait, really? Sugar? I didn't know sugar raised cholesterol. Huh. Oh wait, what did Sarah say? There's a lot more to cholesterol than just high cholesterol, but a lot of doctors don't follow through with all the other numbers and are more important than just HDL, LDL. I'll assume that's the numbers that'll tell them about the cholesterol. Huh. Really? I didn't know that. Because, like, I'm careful with the sugar that I eat, but, like, I don't eat a lot of, like candy bar processed sugars kind of things. But there's definitely not zero sugar. Welcome back, Kara. Oh, Kara, I refunded those points for you. Ooh. Well, no, I appreciate it, Sarah. I didn't know that at all. They were just telling me salt, fatty foods, and start running, chonky. I'm like, oh. Okay, no, they didn't really say that. I said that to myself, but... But I was like, all right. Yeah, because I could definitely cut back. Well, no, but see, and I understand there's natural sugars, obviously, because, you know, things that come in fruit and just things that are in there naturally. But when I think sugar, I think of, like, the extra sugar, like when I, you know, splurge on having a Reese's or ice cream, or you guys got me talking about strawberry shortcake the other day. I definitely made some strawberry shortcake. So I definitely have my weaknesses. Let's see. I avoided cholesterol meds by going plant-based. No eggs, meat, or dairy. Oh, man, I've already been doing the gluten-free. If I cut out eggs and dairy, I might cry. Carbs turn into glucose, and glucose is the issue. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, exactly, Megan. I think it's still going to be good for me because, like, when I'm walking around with the kids and stuff, and if I'm feeling the pull on my legs and, like, everything like that, I'm like, that's a sign I should probably eat that. And I know that, you know, not that I'm that old yet, but I know that once I hit 40, it's going to be even harder to help manage that. So I'm trying to think ahead and setting myself up for a little bit more success after 40. So if I can take the next couple of years and try and, you know, work exercise into being part of my routine, I don't think it'll be a bad thing. Comes in different forms, not just butter, oil. Think of eggs like fats used to cook, make baked goods, cheese, dairy. Oh, okay. 8 years past my... Blue, congratulations. That's amazing. That's so amazing, Blue. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Yes, absolutely. How much cheese do I eat? I think I eat, like, I'll do a couple slices of cheese, like, with lunches and stuff. I could probably eat more balanced breakfasts. I'm always in such a hurry in the morning, getting, you know, the kids off and everything like that. Like, I definitely default to some gluten-free cereal that I have. It's just more of a balance thing than anything else, probably. I'm using a bit more black than I anticipated, but I'm not hating it, honestly. I feel like it's working. Blue, that's amazing. Oh, you know what that deserves? We'll get some of those hypes in chat. Absolutely. Those little hype emotes. That's amazing, Blue. See if your doctor will run remnant cholesterol test. Do you have triglycerides tested also? I'm not sure. I do know that they did a full workup. Well, I say full, but they did like the normal blood work because I was a new patient there. And then I told them to add the T3s and T4s so I didn't have to get blood work again for the endo. And yeah, it was just somebody that called me, but I'm going to be swinging by there next week. So here, let me write that down actually so I can ask them, do a little research on my own and then ask them about that. Hang on, grab a pen, go figure. Green pen on orange sticky notes, that makes sense. Okay, what was it again? Because I want to remember it. Oh, there you go, try. That's a big word. GLLYCERIDES. There we go. Oh, and remnant. Yeah, because it would be nice if I could get a little bit more detail onto what specifically is the issue. Okay, I wrote it on my sticky note. Really? I mean, I'd be okay with walking. It just takes longer. I got a problem, all right? I'm impatient and yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially since Graves runs in my family, so I try to keep up on that. My other sister has thyroid issues too, so especially since that's a flaw. And the interesting thing is, a lot of those tests didn't always exist. So I would bet money that my grandmother had some of the same issues, but she passed before it was a regular thing. So did I shade that? Oh yeah, I must have shaded that in black. I was like, why does that look grayscale? Johanna doesn't do grayscale. I forgot that I did that. Remnant cholesterol, testing and learning about that. It might make you feel a lot better. It really is. Yeah, because that would be nice. Because, I mean, like I said, all they gave me was don't eat fried foods. And I'm over here thinking, I don't eat that. So, like, I have no idea what direction to go in. I just assumed it was a, hey, by the way, you're out of shape kind of thing. Which I already know that. But, yeah, that would be nice to know a little bit more about what's going on with that. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exercise is never bad. And I think that was the main thing. I was like, well, two birds, one stone. It could help with the, you know, getting in shape and being able to keep up with the kids a little bit better. And if it secondarily helps with the cholesterol, then we'll count that as a win. But I don't know, it's a brand new doctor's office. I've only seen them once. So, I mean, it would make sense that they didn't quite dive into it as much. I haven't just really had a time to talk too much. And the nice thing is the doctor that I saw, he's really, really nice. And I didn't feel at any point like he blew me off for whatever reason or, you know, was rushing out of there. He gave me probably a solid 20, 25 minutes when there were still patients that were waiting to come in. And he gave me that full time for me to ask him my questions and all that stuff. Oh, Sarah, I would do it. I would do it so much. I mean, you're like a day's drive from me though, but absolutely, if I was closer, most definitely. Because that's the issue here too. I did meet another mom, and I mean, she knows that I stream. I don't know if she followed me on Instagram, so who knows? Maybe she's lurking. I have no idea. If you are, hi. But I did meet another mom at our local park. The kids got along and they want to play, so it's a start. It's a start, but she's also very busy, so I don't know if working out is necessarily in her repertoire of things. That's the other thing. It's just finding the time to do it, right? Hypo, I got the hyper. I keep telling them they were wrong. Yes, mine's the hyper. Yeah, exactly. Sounds good, Kara. Thanks so much for being here. Cardio boost, practice intervals. Bring heart rate up and then recovery, then change it up. Example, reps this week. 30s, run 1 minute, walk the next week, 45. Oh, 40. Oh, I see. I said 30-second run, 1 minute walk, next 45-second run, 1 minute walk, and mix it up. That's a really good idea. Yeah, because I'm going at this blind. Like the last time I worked out on a regular basis, not a clue. Okay, so 30-second run, 1 minute walk, and then the next week increase 45. Yes, exactly. If I need a doctor, I'm not happy with my current doctor care. Yeah. Hi, Mary Kay. Welcome. Yeah, so I figure it can't hurt to at least build up a little bit of strength here, especially when I can feel physically that it's a bit of a struggle right now. So yeah, we'll build up a little bit of strength here. It can't hurt. In the meantime, I'll try to gotta I don't know. I say gotta eat more balanced, but I don't know. I know, right? Sometimes you just meet those specialists and it's just like, oh wait, no, I don't want to do block with that. And they're absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, I know that there's some cases that works, but honestly, the most info I know on is like when I watch TLC, which I don't really do all that often. I mostly see it in clips, but I know that it's like specific to every person based on what will work for them. See, the thing of it is when we do the yellow one, we're not going to be able to use this much black. It'll end up looking like kind of greenish and brown. Yeah, it is. And I was say, like, Renee, yeah, your diet is already like super limited. You have so much, so much more patience than I do for that. Like, as it is, I get frustrated with my limitations, but yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let's add a little bit more blue. Right, exactly. Good night, Vicky. Thank you so much for being here. But, I mean, I'm encouraged. It should be, we've got a good running neighborhood, so I definitely feel safe doing the running and everything. Like I said, I was like kind of nervous having headphones on while I run, but still. Okay, let's do some of these bricks and wolves. As you get more fit, increase the time of your run to get the same health benefits you'll see first, but key is the recovery to keep your heart working. It's a muscle and minimize the plateau. Oh, see, I like it. Marilyn, are you sure you don't live near I do and you can come coach me? Because you sound really handy and very knowledgeable. Like I can't bring myself to do a gym here. Like it's so much easier for the running because like I can just, you know, throw on whatever in the morning when I do all the school runs and everything else and then get back and then just head straight out the door. Like I don't have to go anywhere secondarily. Honestly, running isn't an option. At first speed walk instead of run and then a recovery walk. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, soda's rough. Is it the sugar or is it the carbonation? What is it about the soda that you have to give up? I'm going to turn this just a little bit so it's a little bit more comfy on my hand. Let's do blue for all of these tiles. Yeah, because only half of what she made. Oh. Yeah, soda I don't do too often. Mostly special occasions if we happen to go out to eat. I might get like a Sprite or something, but I don't ever get anything with caffeine. But yeah, soda is a rarity for me. Oh, the carbonation in general. Okay. I've been done walking and walking recovery and neighbors think I'm crazy, but heart was pumping happily, right? I'm so sorry, Renee. You have so much more patience than I do. Like, it is so impressive, like, that you were able to manage that. But I'm so glad you're going to be able to get in with someone and hopefully get some answers. Caffeine is bad for grades. Yeah, it's not great for... So what I do for caffeine, I have it limited. I only have 1 cup of coffee a day, and it's not even full calf. It's half calf. But I can't do any more than that. Occasionally, if I really... Because you guys have seen me on stream sometimes when I've done 2 cups, but that's a rarity, honestly. Hi, Della. Oh, really? Jordan is a gentle exercise YouTuber for days in this house. Oh, nice. Hi, Angela. Bad shakes. Yeah. They are not, Alfonso. We are, if you type in !color, we are doing a 1 pencil challenge tonight. And the only color that we're using is cobalt blue hue. Prismacolor PC133, and then we're using white and black as well. But yeah, my caffeine intake is incredibly limited.
So yeah, I suppose it's just all part of that getting older fun stuff. Wee. Is it really B? Oh my gosh, I would love that. I am not a runner. Well, I'm in Texas, but learned all about this stuff is from my sister research. The problem is sticking to it consistently and not letting life get too in the way. Yeah, I think, hi Kathleen, I'm going easier on myself and not saying like I have to do this every day, because some days like it's not practical at all. So like obviously Wednesday morning, I didn't do it because I had stream. And then this morning I didn't because the kids were home and little Steve was sick. So for me, for now, my goal is to do it at least 2 times a week, 3 if it's a good week. But basically, the way it lines up, if I'm going to do it, it needs to be where it's a normal school/work day run, and then I'm home by like 8 or 8:30 or whatever, and then can go out. Not for Apple, but I do have a Fitbit. I need to charge it, but yes, I have a Fitbit. I have one of the older generation Fitbits, but it tracks my heart rate. So yeah, most definitely try and keep an eye on that. Really, Renee? Oh, gosh, man, that makes sense. Yeah, it's nice. It's not anything that's too fancy. It doesn't like do text or calls or anything, but it tracks my steps and it tracks my heart rate. And obviously anything else I want to see on it. However many stairs I'm walking or something. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Alfonso, you can just type in !color in chat and it'll let you know. Yeah, but I like that. And 2 times a week, it's not too overwhelming. Like I said, if I need to switch, I do have an exercise bike. And obviously I got a yoga mat, so I can do some yoga. Steve and I tried to do that. It's way less for the joints and still get the muscles and moving the heart rate up. See, that's probably not a bad idea. Ooh, yeah, that would be nice. I feel like the bikes are a little bit less high impact. Like a little less intense. Although the bike does, it has these elastic pull thingies. You can work your arms too. Oh, really, Renee? Nice. Little swim bike with a banana seat. I got one of those when we moved to Texas initially, but then I got pregnant and had the kids and, well, it wasn't practical anymore. So I sold it for like 50 bucks. Walking literally around the Heskets. That is true. That is true. And that was the other thing, is I wasn't too worried this week because we have been doing so much stuff around the house and everything. Like it has just been constant go, go, go. But it's a good busy. But like, I mean, you guys know I've talked about how I like to play video games. Like, I have not hardly played any video games in the last week, like at all. And even before the week there, like there just was not time. Which I don't mind. It's like I said, it's been a good busy. And during the daytime, there's just, making the kids lunch and little Steve is sick. So there's a number of interruptions, but I think I'll be able to get back to it once they get back to school next week. It's actually a 4-day weekend for them this week. 10 speed as a teen, right? Well, the amount of crashes I've done. Thanks, Callie. Yep, 1 pencil challenge. Yeah. So when I was younger, I've probably told this story before. I've had a number of bike accidents, but my super awesome, memorable bike accident that I had was for cardio heart rate. Yeah. Feeling just add a maple syrup and butter to my sheet pan, bake a potato, sweet potatoes. Oh, but that sounds so good. Super fast and hard for a song and then recover for paddles. Oh, see, I like that. Marilyn, do you work out on a regular basis? Or you said a lot of that research was for your sister? Was that, or was that somebody else that said that? My ultimate bike accident was when I was younger. I knew how to ride my bike without holding onto the handlebars. I'm sure some of you have done that too. You kind of bounce the front wheel. Well, I was with my best friend at the time, and we were biking back from her house because, the 90s. And I was just like, it'd be super cool when I ride without my hands, if I ride without my feet too. Yes, Bird Lady, it counts. So I'm gonna start out right now. It's not a good idea to ride your bikes without your hands or your feet. It probably wouldn't have been as bad. If so we were not in the main part of town. There wasn't like a sidewalk. It was it was a, just a cement road, pavement, with some gravel on the side. So the edge of the road was like kind of curved like this with the gravel over here. Well, of course, we were riding our bikes on the side of the road because we didn't want to get hit by any cars or anything. But like I said, I thought it was a great idea to go without hands and feet. So like I let go of the handlebars, right? Hang on. I let go of the handlebars, and you can't see it, but like I stuck out my feet to the side of the bike, and I was like thinking, oh, I'm so cool. I'm riding with the hands and feet, until the wheel hit the edge of the pavement and the front wheel went, and I went, crashed. The whole wheel got bent. The front of it got bent. Oh man, my face just ate it on the ground. Thankfully, my friend's dad happened to be driving by, and he's like, oh man, what'd you guys do? So he loaded up my bike and brought me home, and my mom's like, oh good Lord, my whole face is just, I was like, how old was I? Hi, Charlotte. I was like, what was it? It's like 12, 13, not super intelligent. I mean, as we can plainly see, me thinking, oh, it's a really good idea to ride without my hands and my feet. I walk almost daily from 1 to 3 miles. On days I don't walk, I try to run/walk a 5K twice a week and cycle. Holy heck, Marilyn, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Yes, if you like, I would go and hang out with you all the time. Like, that's so just like motivational. That's amazing. Yes, it is. Although my channel is Emily Illustrator, I am also an illustrator, but this is most of our live streams are our coloring. Hi, G. Most of our live streams are strictly coloring, but I also do my own illustrating. We actually talked about illustrations earlier because I have a sticker club with all of my illustrations, and I have an Etsy store with my coloring pages and stickers that you can get there. So it's kind of a mix of everything. And we do on occasion color my own illustrations as well. So yeah, that was a lesson learned on that one, and I definitely got a pretty strong eye roll from my mother when I told her what I did. Oh my gosh, honestly, there were so many times that I probably should have gotten worse mistakes. We had this really steep hill next to my house we grew up on, and I thought it'd be really cool. I had this button-up shirt to hold my shirt up, like the back of it. Like, obviously I had a t-shirt underneath, but I grabbed the back of the button-up and like I pulled it up and held it like this, thinking, oh cool, it'll be like a sail. When it's a sail and you have 2 wheels in front of you, very quickly I realized how bad of an accident that was going to be, and I put it back down. I was just like, oh no. The things we learn when we are young. How to, make it to the next age would be great. But that's good though. I'm walking after school, drop off for work, after work, weekends, or cycling days and hubs. Oh my gosh, Marilyn, that is amazing. How do you stay motivated for all of that? Is it just because it's become kind of like a part of your daily routine now at this point? A sale shirt. That's exactly what it was, Kelly. Oh my gosh. Like I said, the amount of things, but like, who didn't do stupid things when they were kids, right? I mean, that's kind of what we did. But yeah, so I was like, oh, a sale shirt. It'll be like a boat. It'll be great. I don't know. I was also the kid that, you watch enough Mary Poppins and you think, well, Mary Poppins can float with an umbrella. Did I at one point jump off of our roof with a grocery bag over my head thinking that it would work as a parachute? Absolutely I did. Did it work? No. Did I break anything? Somehow I did not. Honestly surprised I survived my childhood and my teen years. I'm surprised I made it to like 25, man. Everything before that was just a flippin' nightmare. We're on spring break this week, so we've done a bunch of short walks today. We did 27-mile bike ride? Was that like round trip, or did somebody pick you up at the end of 27 miles? How long did it take you to do 27 miles? Oh my gosh. Just ride on the handle of my friend's bike. Yep, done that. I feel like a blue has to be fun in a children's picture book like Caillou's house, but we're going to ignore Caillou in that matter. No, absolutely. No, I get you on that one, Charlotte. That was the one show that I did not let my kids watch. That Caillou, man. Pull out trampoline under the second story kitchen window and jump out when my parents were at home. Oh, no. Never trusted Mary Poppins. Always tricking kids into cleaning their rooms. Right. I like to eat, so we have to keep moving. Also, I want to be around for the kids. See, that's good. I love that. And I think that's kind of where I'm at, too. The kids are getting older now, and they're more active, and, like, yeah. I mean, like I said, the fact that I'm going to be, you know, I'm only 37. I'm going to be 38 next month. The fact that I, health-wise, is as much of a struggle as it is right now, I don't want that to be worse in another decade, you know? So, you guys can help keep me accountable. On Friday evenings, you can tell me, you can ask me if I've walked or ran or whatever at least twice that week, all right? It is. I know it is. 2.5 hours. I was hating life. Oh my gosh, Marilyn. That's amazing, though. That's amazing. Sounds good, Ronnie. So yeah, Friday evenings, you guys can help keep me accountable. Double check, make sure I did my running for the day. Bottle their energy, right? I don't know where they get all of that. All right, let's do these little rocks down here, and let's see. I did black first on those, but I think I'm using the black too much as a crutch. I know, right? I know about Caillou since it's a French cartoon here in Canada. Yeah, Caillou is kind of known as the one that I don't let the kids. Caillou is just so whiny. He's so whiny. Absolutely. I can't do it. But yeah. Oh, hi, Ronnie. Went downhill in my wheelchair with no hands. Hit a rock. My wheelchair went one way over a dog's house. Flying feet. Oh no. Butterflies. Oh no. First letter of my name, Gamra, which means moonlit light in Arabic. It's my first time being your live stream, but I always watch your videos. Well, gee, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, we always have kinds of, and the amount of stuff we talk about, like food and now exercise. You guys, like I said, you guys will be my accountability buddies. But I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're in chat. It's always fun to hang out. Honestly, like these live streams got me through like COVID and all the isolation, right? You're not missing much, Bird Lady. It's all good. Honestly, as far as kid shows, we've become more of a Bluey family than anything else. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes the Bluey episodes, they hit home, man. They're so on point sometimes. The kids love them, and it's nice because they make it to where, you know, it's even entertaining for the adults to watch. If a kid's show can make it so that the parents aren't like counting the minutes till it's done, I call it good. Such a thing as adult colorist? Absolutely. That's what we all are here. Adult coloring. And doing the adult coloring books. If you haven't checked them out, Charlotte, Johanna Basford's books are utterly amazing. Obviously, I have mine in my Etsy store, but there are so many wonderful illustrators out there. Basically enough for everybody's taste. I mean, you got Kirby Roseanne, you got Hannah Carlson, you got Mariola Deck, Lana Green, Johanna Basford, Maggie and Torrios. There's a whole community for it. Bear in the Big Blue House, yeah. Right? It's a beautiful meaning. I love that. So yeah, our challenge today is a 1 pencil challenge. Thank you, Callie. We might actually, I mean, I know it's 9:48, but I think that we could finish this one today. And then Wednesday, okay, so here's my question. Should we do, like, let me preface this with yellow is probably going to be our most challenging one. I would say blue is probably the easiest color to do this on. So, connecting. It's reconnected. Okay. Let's hang on. I'll wait to finish talking. I'm just going to do refresh in chat. There we go. Just refresh. It's back now. Welcome back. I know I saw OBS did that all. Disconnected. Reconnecting. I feel like it needs to give me like a receptionist or something. Let me know when it's disconnected. We're back. Okay. Okay, we're good. No, that was me. For some reason, Renee knows. Anybody that has used OBS knows how fickle it can be. And it just, yeah, disconnected and then reconnected. I'm like, okay. Oh, I know, Renee. I felt so bad for I told Steve. I was just like, oh, I feel for her so much. Because sometimes it just happens and you can't do anything about it. Like, why? Blue, we're not running unless something's on fire. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I love that. See, I'll become a solid walker and then I'll wear a shirt like that and says I'm not running unless something's on fire. Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Something about something that happened overseas that somehow affected all of it, because there's a lot of like streamers over on Twitch that are struggling with some of that too. And I don't know about you guys, but I swear like phone connections down here have been weird too. Like dropped service everywhere, because it's not just me. Like there was a guy that came to fix our internet the other day because it was having other issues. But he was saying like he had a completely, was it Verizon or AT&T or something? And he said that like it dropped. And I was just like, ooh. Let's see. Make yourself cute shirts with your silhouette as rewards for your exercise gain. Like, shut up, legs. We got this. No, we are not almost there. Keep moving. Oh my God, Marilyn, I love that. Oh my gosh. That's brilliant. Hey, man, I've got the cutting machine of mine as well. All right, let's do a little bit of black for shadow here. And there, because it's kind of like overlap of the house a little bit. Right, yes, so we're right in the path of totality we're like right on the edge, but we're going to get it. We're in the path of totality for the eclipse. That's Monday, right? The motivational stickers. Oh my gosh. I do. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna write down on my sticky notes, go back into chat and write down your quotes, Marilyn. I'm gonna put Marilyn quotes. But yeah, we need to make some stickers. Also, for those of you that were here on Wednesday, April 8th around noon. Yeah, so that is next week. No, hold on. Yes, next week's Monday. So yeah. I know, right, Kelly? What was I going to say? Oh. So, there you go. Put them on your water bottles. Exactly. So if you guys were here on Wednesday, you know that obviously I've got the Etsy store where I upload the coloring pages and everything, got PDFs and all of that. But I've been thinking more and more lately about making a coloring book. Like it wouldn't be anything like as nice as Johanna's, obviously, because I'd probably go through Amazon. And I'm hesitant to do that because I know Amazon paper's not the greatest. Not a lot you can do about that. But I was thinking I would do what Christine Karen does. 600-pound grizzly? What? Ordered a shirt that says, remember, I can come back and haunt you. Oh my gosh, Blue. But I was thinking I could do what Christine Karen does. And as she creates her pages, she uploads them to her Etsy store, and then later they become the books. So you can have the option of either purchasing the PDFs or purchasing the book. So I kind of like that it won't be just exclusive to the book. I think that as I make the pages, I'll upload them to the Etsy store as well. So you'll have the choice of both. Okay, do the ridge of the roof here. We still have the other tree to do. But it's interesting how well we've been able to do these when we're not like switching back and forth between like, that'd be another easy way if you're like tired of choosing your colors, then just choose one color. Oh wait, what did I miss? I didn't run from the black bear when I was fit, and he's a big fellow. Oh my gosh. Right? Yeah. So that's the plan. Again, I don't know how long it's going to take me. I mean, between everything else that I already have going on, like I have a feeling it's going to take me a little bit. Figure I could do about 25 pages. And then I had a random thought too. I don't know if you guys have seen like on TikTok or Instagram, like there's people who like will take apart books and rebind them. And I'd be like, that'd be so fun. But I feel like binding the books myself would be more work than making the pages. So yeah. Once I'm gone, the first person that says she's in a better place is the person I'm wanting. Oh my gosh. Well, that's one way to do it. But yeah, I mean, I figure it can't hurt anything. It'll still be available on the Etsy store, and then, you know, it'll be a version for Amazon as well. In an ideal world, like, I would put out a book like Johanna's is, but you got to have like connections with publishers and or you know, have somebody approach you or whatever else. Really hard to get one of those done. So I was like, well, we can settle for Amazon. I mean, how many Amazon books did Christine put out before she was picked up by Blue Angel Publishing? Which I am so glad she did, because she just so much deserved a high quality book. That's a little bit darker on the frame of this window. Something that pops out a little bit, right? Okay, we need to do these chimneys. Let's do a little bit of black. To walk faster, they see a spider. Right? Oh, I got you on that one. I feel like Suburban Smurf lives in that house. Very possibly. Very possibly. Or maybe, what is that? Madame Blueberry from VeggieTales? Maybe this is her house, Madame Blueberry. I'm so... It's like, I haven't watched VeggieTales in the longest time, but then there's like certain things, certain songs that stick with me. All right, so really light black on there. I think it'll look cool though once we have all the primary colors. Oh, did we decide? I think I might have missed it. Let's just do a poll. Let's do a poll. Okay, so we're gonna do a poll for Wednesday's stream. Do we want to do ... yellow or red? Those are the choices because we're doing primary colors. All right. So Wednesday stream, because we'll be live again Wednesday morning. Do we want to do the red one or the yellow one? Keeping in mind that the yellow one is probably going to be the most difficult out of all of them. It's a little bit harder with this blue. I mean, it'll be interesting for sure, but it's like, it's hard with the black because then it can kind of get kind of grossish color, but also because it's a light color. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The yellow is going to be really interesting. Wait, bears so often? I hear that as well. Yes. Working on binding a journal. My needle has disappeared. Suddenly I'm nervous. Oh no. Aussie spiders. Yeah, I would probably run from the spiders. Oh my gosh. Like, Texas's bugs are big as it is. I don't think I'd want to find even bigger bugs. There are some bugs down here I didn't even know existed till we moved down here. No thanks. Me and bugs don't get along. Oh, where is your hairbrush? We are the colorists who don't do... There you go. Where's your... We are the colorists who don't do anything. We just stay at home and coloring. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we only color. You've been chased by wolf spiders? Oh my gosh. Gators are usually in the water chilling, so as long as we aren't cycling or running in the water, they're fine. We don't go swimming that easily. Oh my gosh. I had a toad in the house this morning. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no thank you. I think our biggest thing here currently, because we haven't really had any issues with where we're at now. The only thing that I've been bothersome with, not in the house, but in the backyard, are fire ants. Fire ants in Texas are not cool, man. When I was out sanding stuff for the house projects I was working on last week, I didn't even realize I'd gotten bit by one, but then it just like stayed. And I'm like, oh, come on. All right, so where are we at here? Oh, your computer. You know, there's an app. There's a Discord app as well. Ooh, red and yellow are like, almost, I mean, red technically won. I will put a poll to give more people a chance to answer. I'll put a poll in the community tab after I post the picture of this one, because we're not going until this is done. We're so close already. See, my sister has done triathlons that have her swimming in water with warning signs about gators and snakes. Hold her excited. No, absolutely not. Right, bird lady? Oh, I'm so paranoid about like losing any kind of needles now, because we had our previous cat Oliver. I had somehow misplaced a sewing needle that still had thread on it. Anyway, long story short, he ate the thread, swallowed the needle, and that was a very expensive vet surgery. So yeah, I'm super paranoid about like losing any kind of needles whatsoever. Maybe I got into a red. Oh, Allison. Oh, that must have been so traumatizing. So traumatizing. Well, see, that's the thing, Patty, is that like I have like we can treat them and they'll go away, but it's like when we don't know they're there or we don't see them straight away, then we can usually take care of them within like 24, 48 hours. But they just put down new lawn here, and so it's been an interesting bit of a roller coaster. Oh. My brother freaked out when he saw a black widow spider in my basement. I took my shoe and killed. Yeah. There's her sister. I can call her crazy for swimming. Yeah. Swimming in gator-infested waters. That's a big negatory for me, Ghost Rider. I have seen a black widow IRL a few times. One was when I was living in Eastern Oregon. It was one that had gotten into the house. And then the other time was actually fairly recently. We were doing a local camp out with a group at like a campground specifically for the kids and everything. And we were going through and doing a walkthrough before the kids came down. And there was we were crossing a bridge. Anyway, long story short, there was a black widow that was hanging out there on the bridge. I'm like, oh, so we're going to need you to move. Like, absolutely not. Okay, all right, I won't. I'm not a big fan either. Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely not. Do you guys ever stumble across the Yoink guy? I can't even remember what his actual name is, but basically he's this dude that lives in the Florida Everglades, and he goes out and apparently you can get paid to collect snakes and such and turn them in. Anyway, that's what he does for a living. He gets paid for that, and then of course social media, but they call him the Yoink guy because he goes and like picks up things that you're not supposed to pick up. Okay, so for this tree, I am not covering completely in blue because I want it to be slightly different than this one. So we are going to leave some white here as well. Oof, yeah, no. I like things that, oh, you know what we found in our yard one time? A baby bunny. I like baby bunny. It was hiding out underneath our trash can. I thought at first it was like a baby, but we called a local wildlife rehabber person. They're like, no, it's just young. It's okay to be out. So where we were at, it was not a good place for bunnies because there wasn't a lot of place to hide and high traffic and all that kind of stuff. So we relocated it to a area that was more bunny friendly. Work, go make bunny friends. Oh, yeah. Oof. You gotta love that, especially when the deductibles reset and all of that. Okay, well, we're almost done. I'm trying to decide if we'll do anything with the inside of the windows. We might. Yes, I agree. Medical bills are important. That's the other thing too, is now that where I was at for my eye thing, you know, they say that they want to do another scan in a year, but if it's just a matter of measuring this thing in my head to make sure it hasn't gotten bigger, I feel like I could just do that locally. That's not nearly as expensive. So I might I just need to make another appointment with the new doctor and be like, all right, so this is what we got going on. How much of this can you just do so I don't have to go see specialists? All right, I'm gonna give this. The funny thing is we'll be able to look at this pencil because this was pretty much a full-size pencil when we started. All right, when we started. And I mean, it's down to about three quarters of the way. Because it was like Yeah, it was like that, wasn't it? I don't know. Oh my gosh, if I was going to Australia, I would so visit Belinda. Definitely on my list. Oh, I miss her. I need to message her and see how... Look at how this sharpened. I don't know if you can see. It's like the derpiest little pencil tip. Let's see. There you go. See that? It's listing lazily to the left. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I think we might even use some white on this tree as well. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, wet dogs. Do they have the wet dog smell? Well, you'll be happy to know that Isis is feeling much better. The medicine that they put her on that was making her all loopy is finally worn off, and she is back to her normal self. I will tell you, though, those of you that were here for Wednesday's stream, we ended up with a cat cam because she insisted on stealing my chair, right? She just got away with too much when she wasn't feeling well. And what she'll do, she will literally race me to my chair. And of course I'm walking, I'm not running. All right, the pencil has character. She will race me to my chair. And if she gets on there before, she will quickly settle in and close her eyes and pretend to be asleep. I am not kidding. Like, she knows what she is doing. Like, little turkey. She's like, nah, this is my chair now. Oh my gosh. She just got away with too much when she wasn't feeling good. I literally would carry her to my chair just so she could just lay there and sleep because I felt so bad that she was all loopy. Meaning of what words? Hold on. What did I miss? Gotta love what dog smell. Right? Okay. I think we'll add a little bit of black to help with our shadows, but let's add our white first. Like, we let her get away with a lot of stuff because she's like 19 years old, right? Like, she's an old lady. Old lady kitty. Like, what, equivalent of being in her 90s? Like, she's getting up there. So, you know, like I said, we let her get away with a lot. She really is. And it just cracks me up because, like, she doesn't, you know, she sleeps most of the time and she gets excited about her food, but there's just not a lot of strong emotions happening, right? But, like, now that she's feeling better, she's just very expressive. She will come up here and sit and meow at me. Like I said, if you were here for Wednesday's stream, you saw how demanding she was. I leave for 2 seconds and she's come back and she's in my chair. Tucker pretends to sleep when I put the cats out of the room at bedtime, right? She really does, Callie. Man, if I look that great when I'm 90, you know, it's all good. She can still go up and down the stairs. Like, we did blood work on her, and short of, because obviously I won't go into too much detail, but she was just having issues with her waterworks. And so short of that occasional those issues, like our vet that we went to previously, like we do her blood work and he's like, she's oddly healthy for her age. I'm like, well, that's a good thing, right? I mean, she's an indoor cat and, you know, we keep her up to date on everything, and she's got specialty food. So, you know, she's living the good life right now. I have a basic 12 pencil Prismacolor set I want to add to. What set do you recommend to my Prismacolor under 40 that won't break my budget? Oh my gosh, there are so many good pencil sets. If you want a really large set for a good price, the Colors are really good. K-A-L-O-U-R. You can find those on Amazon. But I mean, if you wanted to, you could always upgrade to a 24 set of the Prismacolors, or Staedtler Ergosoft are really good. Of course, those aren't as budget as they used to be. Let's see, what else? Castle Arts are good. The soft touch, I'm kind of on the oil pencil ones. Artex are really good. You know, on the recommendations page, I should do like pencil recommendations too. Like, here are channels, but also here's a list of you know, I should put like price ranges on there and be like, okay, here are pencils that are considered budget that are $30 or less, and here are, you know, next. I should do that. Yeah, Colors are good. travel to Australia and not some cute kangaroos jumping nearby. I would go to Australia for the kangaroos. But I would never travel anywhere for a spider. Sorry, spiders. I'm not doing a kind of just different amounts for Northern California. Or, oh, for the rain. Gotcha. Right, Renee? Oh, yeah, the brute finners. The square brute finner is really good, too. Also, oh, what was it? Hang on. I'm trying to... Is it the macarons? Or, oh, it's my headphones. Just gonna check over here. I got my pencil over here. What is it? Oh, the liras are good. Liras are good. Smaller sets of the Derwent. If you want really good portrait ones, the Derwent drawing sets are really good. Really, any of the Stedler ones. Yeah, Brute Finner macarons, those are good. Magic Fly. The Stedler Design Journey are okay. Marco with Fiends are good. Have some that are out that I need to put away. I would say the Artisas, but they're always out of stock. I think they get some new ones. Honestly, a large Crayola set would be really good. Yeah, there's so many. So many. The Tong Fu. Oh, I've never done the Tong Fu. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like having that full cam so I can like switch it when I'm talking to you guys. Let's see. Hi, Kathleen. There you go. Yeah, dry them off. Okay, let's see. Oh, really? I didn't think about that with the microphone. Thank you, Patty. I may need to adjust that. Either that or just talk louder when I go up over to that. I was like looking at the list of them, but yeah, like the Lyra Rembrandt, the Marco Raffine, Castle Arts, the Stedler Design Journey are okay. Yeah, there's quite a few. But yeah, I should make a pencil list recommendations and then rate them in order of price. And probably just a general recommendations for books too. But honestly, it's more of a illustrator recommendations for books, really. Thanks, Lucy. Yeah, we are doing a one color pencil challenge. The next one we do is going to be this one down here, and it'll be either red or blue. Right, Patty? Yeah, I think that would be so helpful because I think people are always asking for that. Now, of course, that will be based on my own personal opinion and pencils I've tried. Pencils I haven't tried won't be on the list because I feel like I won't be able to accurately say whether or not they're any good if I haven't tried them myself. But then that'll go in handy with the list of all the other like YouTubers and streamers and everything because they will also have recommendations. Yeah, red or yellow. Never, Callie, never. Yes, exactly. I figure like a list with prices will give them a good starting point. It's like, okay, well, these ones are within my budget, so now let's go look and see. Because then I think you can just go to YouTube and like search the name of the pencils, and most of the time like reviews will come up or color alongs that use those pencils will come up. So yeah, I think that would be a good starting off point if someone's just not entirely sure what to go for. But as I say too, Crayola, okay, so Crayola are fine too, and you can get some really big sets. The only issue with Crayola is they are just a very hard pencil. Hard pencil, and also the wood is not high quality, so a lot of times the wood can feel like it's chewed up. If you're gonna do Crayola, I recommend an electric pencil sharpener because otherwise it's hard to get an even sharpen with a handheld one. Oh yeah, Coloring Bliss did a pencil review for, yeah, perfect, exactly. Whether get Color while they're on sale or add to my Prismas. I have Artisan Crayolas. I'm trying to find the best ones for coloring books on Amazon coloring book paper. Ooh. That's a good question. I'm not sure on that one. I need to do like a group collab and like people who have those pencils. It's like, hey, what paper have you tried these on kind of thing. I find that with, I don't know, because see, I've heard some people say that they like harder pencils on the paper, but it, like in my head, I would think like a softer one would work better, but I don't know. I guess it depends on how many layers you're able to build up on it. Let's see. Don't have to leave the mountain. I do have to work though. Yes, absolutely. Like, for example, when I first started out, I was only using Prismas, and I tried out a 12 set of polychromos, and I absolutely hated them. But that's just because I was trying to use them like I use the polychromos. And yeah, you cannot use them the same way, or they are two very, very different kinds of pencils. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because wasn't it you, Ev? Is it the Pablos or the Lumis you don't like? I know there was one of those really nice ones that you don't like. I think the only set of pencils that I have ever said that I really don't like are the Erositons, because they're just so hard and they did not put out enough pigment. Like, of all the pencils that I've used, those are the only ones that have like really caused me like wrist pain. So I can say that I really don't like the Erositons. Let's see. I don't like either. I've given both my Pablos and Lumens. That'll do it. Do I like the ChromaFlow? I will use it, and we have used it recently, but of all the Derwent pencils, I would not choose those ones. No, I found that there was too much breakage, honestly. I don't know if Shannon's lurking or not, but we know how much Shannon loves the ChromaFlows. I shouldn't have used my hand. I have a brush. I know better. I might do a little bit more blue on the leaves. Polychromos, Prismas, Colors, and Holbein. See, there we go. Wasn't happy with the 240 Colors set. So many people seem to like them. I really enjoyed the Faber-Castell Black Edition. I haven't tried the Black Edition. Yeah, definitely. I feel like the thinner the barrel, the cheaper the pencil feels, and like just not as tough as I would like it to be. Well, a little bit darker where the shadow on the tree is. Oh, Arteza Classics. Those are good too. What's the best Derwent ones? Derwent drawing. Okay, well, let me clarify that. Are we talking big sets? Because I feel like Derwent drawing can't go in the same category as like the Lightfast. The Lightfast are wonderful. They're absolutely great. But if I were to choose, if I could only have one Derwent set, I feel like it'd be the Derwent drawing. I really like the Derwent drawing. Yeah, Derwent has wonderful quality expectations. Yeah. Right, Lucy? I know once I learned how to layer with them, I was just like, oh my gosh, they're amazing. See, I think I've gotten a pretty good, like my sharpeners obviously sometimes will go dull, but my go-to sharpeners are usually this one. But who was it? Was it Suzanne? Suzanne, I think, ended up not liking hers. And some people just like to only use electric ones. I feel a little out of control using electric one, but my go-tos, I also have like, it's a triangular shaped one. It's 3 sides. It's the Norris version of these, but I like the handheld Staedtler sharpeners and I like the Dahl 133. But after what, 5 years or so, it got too dull and I upgraded, and well, not upgraded, I just replaced it. Just the budget version of the Polychromos and a very close color match. Oh, okay. Well, that might be kind of nice. Make it more accessible to everyone. Yeah, no, definitely not. I would never use an electric sharpener with the drawing, with the Lumis, basically anything that is soft. Honestly, the only time I use an electric pencil sharpener is when I'm using Crayolas or something that's like really, really hard. Otherwise, I like to have the feel of, you know, the hand, like the hand crank. I can feel when it's starting, and I kind of get a sense of how much of the pencil is actually getting eaten up with it. But yeah, I like having a bit more control over how much the pencil is getting swallowed up by the sharpener. Okay, so we're just emphasizing some of these darker spots here. A bit. The tree definitely looks different than the other tree over here. Absolutely, I did. Okay, let's do these bushes here. I'm just gonna fill in with the blue. The one in the back's gonna get a little bit darker. Okay. Try a pencil. If you can get individuals or a small set, try them before you get a full set. Yeah, absolutely. Open stock is great for that. I've heard good things about the AF mat, but it pulses like a food processor, so you have more control. Oh, okay. Hi, Caroline. Welcome. Oh, I didn't see that. Are they coming out with a new 150 for it? I told Steve today about how I discovered that there is a Jerry's Artorama. In 2 directions, there is a Jerry's Artorama within driving distance. I think I'd mostly want to go to see kind of what open stock they have, but this is Jerry's Artorama, very close. Right, Ev? I do have some individuals of like the Koh-i-Noor, the woodless Koh-i-Noor, and a couple other random ones that I did, but yeah. I don't know. Has anybody been into a physical Jerry's Artorama? Like, do they have open stock there? I feel like I'd be disappointed if I showed up there and they didn't. But also, it's a Jerry's Artorama. Next best thing to the Blix. If I buy a doll, I'm putting a mustache sticker on him and naming him Salvador. Oh my gosh! Now I need to make a mustache. My other one had googly eyes on it. Does that count? Yeah, the only good spider, right? The Black Widows. I don't know. I think I'm following Albert's Facebook. I don't know. I haven't exactly been looking for it either. I mean, the dragon set was his newest set. Do we know what the next one is that he's coming out with? No, we already have the scorpion ones. You've been to Jerry's? You can get open stock? Okay, good. I was gonna say, because I'd hate to like drive all that way. I mean, it's not that far, but I'd hate to like make a special trip there only to not have open stock available. Like, that would make me sad. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in these blades of grass. I might use a little bit of black to make them stand out just a touch, but not much. We're almost done. As I say, we were so close to finishing this. I wasn't gonna not do it. Mustache goatee sticker, right? Maybe I need to do like a sticker sheet of mustaches for our pencil sharpeners. Pencil sharpener mustaches. Pencil sharpeners in disguise. A little bit of top. I want to smooth that out just a touch. Oh no, you know, it's interesting. Albert swears that it's been the same formula throughout, but I'm telling you, the newer ones feel different than the older ones. Like, I know that when you order now too, they've changed so that they're all a cohesive style, which is great. But I haven't tried any of the new ones of the Black Widow, and I'm telling you, they feel different. We haven't used them in a while. We should use them at some point. But see, Deborah, we're going to do yellow also. So this page has 3 sets of buildings. So Wednesday, I'm going to put a poll in the community tab and people can choose whether or not we do red or yellow. But yellow is, you are correct. Yellow is going to be our biggest challenge of all of the colors. Mr. Doll Potato Shark. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. We need to get like removable vinyl for it so we can just do our little mustaches, swap it out. Oh my gosh, we need someone to Renee, we could collab and 3D print top hats for our sharpeners. Artistro, I haven't tried the Artistro pencils, but Artistro did send me, where are they? They're in one of these drawers over here. But Artistro did send me, oh, here they are. their paint pens. So I've done the Artistro paint pens, which I like. I mean, it wasn't anything that made me go, whoa, this is amazing, but they were good. They're paint pen. With the poll and stream. I think red won, but I wanted to give everybody a chance to vote more. So I'm just going to put it in the community tab and let everybody decide. I'm going to post a picture of this finished one and say, what do we want to do, red or yellow for the next one? Speaking of which, is that everything? I think we just need to do the windows. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to sharpen the blue again. It's safe to say we used about half. Use a robust, deeper yellow? I could, but then that's just going to make it too easy. We're going to challenge ourselves. We're going to be using lemon yellow. That's the challenge. Hats and smoking jackets. At my Jerry's, you can become like a frequent something or other. I believe it's free, and you get even more discounts for Insta. Really? Well, they offer classes. That might be fun. Like I said, I could get there. In a decent amount of time if I wanted to do a class. That would be fun. Not my fave. I'm not a fan of soft pencils. The Mitsubishis are also good. Posca pencils, they're good. Gosh, there's so many of them. It's hard to cycle through all of them, right? Try to make it balanced. Okay, so the reason actually I chose Prismacolor for this is because I knew I had extras of them. All right, so let's do the windows. And we're just going to do what we do normally if we had more of the colors. So we're just going to do like there's a slight glow. Just very light. I assume this is like a window above it. Just so we're not leaving it completely blank. No. Yeah, I think just something simple like that. It doesn't need to be too much. Just give it a little something so it's not completely empty. But I think that's everything, isn't it? Yeah, I might need to. Like I said, they're not local. It's definitely like, if it was an evening thing, if like Steve got off early, I could probably like make it there in time, but I'd probably have to do a weekend thing. Really, Deborah? Ooh, that's nice. There you go, Topeka. All right, well, do a little bit darker so you can see it. There we have it. There is our blue. So I'll put up a poll in the community tab with a picture of this, and I'll say, okay, guys, we're doing red or yellow next, and you guys can vote there. But I'm glad that we did black with it, though. It helped give us black and white. It helped give us a little bit of variation, but it was all only with that blue one. As I watched, Starjoy Gold came in second. Artistro was the first for sets under 30. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need a little bit of a drive, just a little bit. Besides, you got to rest up? How many more weeks do you have? You have like, what, three or 5 more weeks? I can't remember, because it was a total 8 weeks, right? It's usually a tease to order more. No, that's fair. Oh, thanks, everyone. Oh, gosh. Yeah, now's the time to check points if you want to. We're getting really close. Let me refresh it. Like I said, Josephine's is on my to-do list. Let's see. If you want to check out the story, you can do !point loyalty. I'm going to refresh, see who our top point earners are. So we've got Josephine, which is going to get changed because she's doing hers. But then we have Durbin, Callie, Vicky Claire. Ooh, Callie, you are 50 points away from the vinyl print option. So that's cool. Starjoy Gold, yeah. Let's see. So, and then Vicky and Megan, Kelly, you are like at 20, just over 2,800. Britt, you're almost at 2,800. Oh my gosh, you guys are so close. Okay. I will try to get to it this weekend because I have so many more beads put up on the website because you guys are getting close to, you know, getting add-ons for your squares and stuff. Because once everybody starts getting their squares, you'll have the add-ons. Hi, Christina. So I don't know if I showed you, Renee, or I can't remember if I showed you last time. So I sorted the bunny rabbit ones. Okay, so some of them I combined. So like we've got some singles up there. One of these I put the, here we go. So I've got another apple one somewhere. I'm not sure where it's at, but here, zoom in a little bit so you can see. Is it gonna get in focus? Maybe, maybe not. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, it's because the little square was in the wrong spot. Okay. There we go. So I have another apple one, but I'm not sure where it's at. But so some of these I have singular. So like we have a cupcake over here. We got a little teapot. These are some vinyl add-ons. We've got the bread ones that Ev sent, which are awesome. So we've got our croissants and everything. These are all ones that like I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Like, look at these little tassels. They're so cute. So there's those ones. And then Ev also sent these kitty ones. And then we have some random ones. I really like these. So like we've got a cheetah. We've got a zebra, right? The eggs are super cute. So here, I'll zoom in so you guys can see them a little bit better. There we go. Okay, zebra, cheetah. And then like we've got some coffee ones. These ones are kind of cool. They're like, oof, I can grab it. There's only 2 of them. So they're like geometric unicorns. Over here, got a couple robots. I thought those were pretty. We've got all these keys, fish. These are like space, these are space themed ones. And then we've got turtles. And then this is the start. I think Nightbot. Oh, I should save a robot one for Nightbot. I need to make Nightbot a square. So then I separate them kind of in groups. So these, I call these like the medium ones with carrots. And then these are kind of like a little bit smaller. They've got smaller carrots. We've got lots of eggs. Mini bunnies. Look at these ones. They're like little bunny wreaths. Like, so it doesn't just have to be for Easter. Like, they're super cute. And then we got like bunnies on leaves. We got just carrots by themselves. These ones are like strawberries, which are super cute. These are bunnies on mushrooms. Look at these little ones have like little pearls. Little pearls on them. Like, how cute is that? And then bunnies. These ones here. These ones remind me of the... I'm late for very important day. Actually, no, that's this one here. Look, it's got little stopwatches and there's different colors. And then these ones, cutlery, bunny cutlery. How many points do you have? Let me see. Yeah, because if there's too many people doing it, it won't show. But see, Lucy, you are at 2,245 points. So if you guys type in !loyalty and you go to the loyalty store, because that's where it'll take you, on the right-hand side, it'll show like the top 25. And Lucy, you are in the top 25. So 2,245. 2,245. So yeah, you guys are all getting super, super close. Yeah, so I need to get the rest of these up. That is my goal this weekend. I'm wrapping up sticker club stuff. Those will go out. Let's see. The first is Monday. So I will try and get them out before Friday, because the deal is whatever Monday or Friday that falls after the 1st is when it goes out. But if I can have them all together, I might send them out before Friday. But yeah, so beads are going to go up soon. We're going to do more squares. If we can, here, let's switch over here. Boop. So we've got the charity square. It's like the equivalent of 4 squares. And then we've got Renee's, and then of course I have my sample one up there. Josephine's is going to go up there. So it's going to get full, and we'll rearrange like as needed and everything. Where do we start the collection? Right, you've already started it just by chatting. So Topeka, let me see if I can pull yours up. It's not letting me. If you type in exclamation point points, it'll let you know. So the way you can also type in exclamation point quilt. So exclamation point quilt. Okay, and that will bring you to the website, which it's just basically, it's the fact page. If you want to know how you get your squares, how you get your points, how you get your add-ons, it's all in there. Huge thing. It's got all the rules and everything, because one of the rules is you have to purchase a square before you purchase the add-ons, because the more people that do it, it's going to be impossible for me to keep track. So square first, then the add-ons. And most of the add-ons, I believe, are 1,500 points. So it's 4,000 points for the embroidered hand-stitched name square. Then it's 3,500 for the vinyl, like the iron-on vinyl. And then it's 2,500 for the like vinyl butterfly and hearts, basically any of the vinyl, because it's a little bit more spendy. And then everything else, all the beads, buttons, all that kind of stuff is like 1,500. So you found panda beads? Oh my gosh. It's so fun. It's so fun. Let's see. So we're gonna do words here in a minute. But if you guys missed it earlier, this is a little sneak peek of April's sticker club. It's a bird theme sticker club. So we have the Indian blue peacock, which is kind of like the standard. Took a little creative license with the tail. There should be a little bit more brown in there, but all of these are a little bit of creative license. This is the Nicobar pigeon. So pretty, and it is glitter vinyl on that one, right? Then we have the grape blue Tarocco. That's one of the 2-inch stickers. Well, one of them. There's only one 2-inch sticker, and the rest of them are all 3-inch and minis. And this one is the Crested Kua, which is super pretty. I did a little, you know, it's all creative license kind of thing. Blue always is. I always default to it, and I don't mean to, but I do. And then the minis are these little peacock feathers. There's going to be a mix of, I don't know if you can see it, probably get a little bit closer, but there's going to be a mix of glitter for the peacock feathers. Trying to get the light to catch it. Anyway, it's this, oh, there you go, a little bit. It's the same glitter as the Nicobar pigeon one, and then a regular one. And then, of course, we have the sticker sheet. So there's different tiers that bring different ones. But. It's all kind of stuff. We need a blue jay. I know, right? I have to put that one on the list. I got a whole list of things like sticker club ideas. So there's going to be loads more coming. But you have until the 1st. The 1st is the last day to sign up with it. You had a thought. Did it hurt? Oh, no. She almost swiped up. But yeah, so I put it on the 1st just in case people need to wait for payday or whatever else. You're nice. Ooh, it's a cool feather tattoo. You should share it. Okay, so I would, but technically since I'm selling them, Bob Ross's image is copyright and I could potentially get in trouble for that. Which is why, like, I made a Doctor Who sticker. It was one of a TARDIS. What I didn't know is that the actual image of the police box, since London's police or UK's police don't actually use this anymore, the police box is now copyrighted through Doctor Who and all of that. So I have to be careful with copyrights and everything, and I don't want to get myself in trouble. But still. Anyway, so you have a few more, you got a little bit more time to, let's see, what, today's the 29th? Oh, for the quilts. Oh, yes, for the quilt. We could do like a Bob Ross silhouette. So you got like three more days, not including today, if you want to get signed up for that. But in the meantime, who would like to play a little Words on Stream? I know we went a little bit later tonight. It's 10:37, but we can do a round of Words on Stream. All right. Let's get this set up. If you are new here and you're unfamiliar with Words on Stream, basically it's a word game where you just type your answers in chat, and it's kind of like, it scores like Scrabble. You'll get the hang of it once you see everybody typing in. But you don't need to download anything. You don't need to do anything special. Just literally keep chatting just like the way you are. Working on a whole sleeve. That's awesome. Okay, here we can zoom in a little bit more for this little one that's there. So if anybody comes in, I'm like, I thought this was coloring. We did do coloring. Aw, Ev, thank you. We get some hypes in chat for Ev! Exclamation point hype with those handy dandy hype emotes. Let's see. There they go. There they are. If you just got gifted a membership by Av, be sure to tell her thank you. Oh my gosh, we have Kara, Marilyn, Malin, and Patty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And those of you who just got a membership, don't forget to download your free coloring page, because on the 1st, let's see, do I have my iPad here? On the 1st, there will be a new coloring page. I don't know. Oh, there's my iPad. And I have April's already done. If you guys want to see it real quick before we start playing. Thank you so much, Ev. So next month's free coloring download for members will be, hang on, let me get it pulled up here. You guys get a little sneaky preview here. I have all my birds up here, but it's going to be a food themed coloring page. So, oh, hang on. Putting dots on here. There we go. Oh, wait. Move back. Here we go. Whoop. Okay. This is next month's coloring page. So it's a fun little cupcake. So anyway, if you just got gifted membership, be sure to grab yours for this month. I believe it was butterflies. And then next month will be the cupcake page. And we have access to all those handy dandy emotes. Okay, back to games, back to games. Alrighty, let's go ahead and pause the music so you guys can hear the words a little bit. Right? I love cupcakes. Sometimes coloring food is just a happy thing, right? All right, so let's go ahead and move this on over. There we go. And let's get started. Like I said, it's just kind of a word guessing game. Just type in chat, you're good to go. The false picture. Let's see. This one is, oh, yeah, benefit. There it be. There we go. All right, so benefit, we have bent, fine, teen. Then, there we go. Oh, feet. There we go. All right, so we have 4 more 4-letter words. Tine, yeah, I always forget tine. Let's see, it's gonna be, 2 of them are gonna be, start with B, and then the other one's just, there we go. Last one's gonna start with F, so, oh, what about F-E-T-E? I feel like that's a word. Haha! It's like obscure words you don't use on a daily basis, but for whatever reason, Words on Stream uses it. Aspie, number 1. Oh. Yeah, that's not fair. I gotta wait till you guys can see it too. Okay. Better. Yay! Tire. Tribe. Tier. Let's see. Right. Let's see. Bite. So there'll be another B word. Oh, what about Brie? B-R-I-E. There he goes. Oh, okay, so there's another B one. And one more 5-letter word. These obscure. Aspie, I love it. You're always coming in clutch with the obscure words, and I'm like, I didn't even know that was a word. What about T-I-T-E-R? Is that a word? Oh, I was close. I was close. Patty got me with the with the flip on the last 2 letters. But look at that, Aspie, so total overall. Well done. Okay, so there's an X. There is a fake letter in here. I want to say it's the X, but sometimes I've been surprised. So I'm gonna go since, because I see that one. Yes. Let's see. Nice. Okay. Usually the double letters aren't it, so yeah, I'm gonna say that the X is the fake letter. So, oh, what about, oh, incense. There you go. What about science? So we'd need another C for that one. Niece. There we go. Oh, what about nieces? Oh, Marilyn, you're quick on the keyboard or buttons if you're mobile. Okay, so scene. Sign, S-I-N-E with an S. Sign with an S. Isn't that a word? Oh, no, wait. Renee already got that. What about signs? Oh, I can't spell. Oh, nines. There we go. Oh, 9 singular. Piggyback. All right, we got one last 4-letter word. I think our highest level we've gotten was level 29, I want to say. Oh, Isis! Well done, Sue. Look at that. We cleared the board. Skip 3 levels. We are on a roll. Aspie, still number 1 on both. My goodness, girl, you talented. Right? I would, Aspie, can we swap brains for a day? I feel like I would be so smart. I'm going to go on a limb and say the Q's the fake one, since there's no U. Okay, so we got nomad. Let's see. I want to say idiom, but that's not right. We need another I. Main, mind, amid. Ooh, Melissa, I like it. Oh, domain. Here we go. Let's see. Donna? Made. There we go. N-O-A-D. Node? Node is N-O-D. Got one more 5-letter word, 2 4-letter words. Oh, that one there too. I was gonna go for dino. You know, like dino nuggets. Okay, so could start with an O, but Mona. Oh, Lucy already tried Mona. You never know. Oh, Monad. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. We're all on the right same train of thought. What about just Mino? It's in alphabetical order, so L-M-N-O. Yes, I just did the alphabet. Sometimes I have to say it out loud. So it's going to start with probably, it's going to be an M, N, or an O. Odie. I wouldn't have gotten that one. I mean, I can't be the only one that sometimes has to say the alphabet out loud to see what's in alphabetical order, right? Let's see. All right, well, there's a hidden letter and a fake letter. I'm gonna go with legs. No legs. Well, that's interesting. All right, well, we know that G is clear because it's a double G. Leggy. It's a fake S. Geology. Nice. Yeah, it's a fake S. Interesting. Okay, so it is a hidden... Oh, it's a second O. Oh, what about, Ogle. Is that right? Or O-G-L-E? Maybe it's a single. Oh, no, we already got Ogle. Never mind. Yui. Oh, that's a good one. What about YOLO? I would laugh if that was actually there. Let's see. Hi, Bleachy. L-E-G-G. Two G's. Oh, googly! Googly eyes! Great googly moogly! What about... Let's see. Could be... Let's see. Y-E-L-O? Y-O-L-E? Y-O-G-E? Y-O-L-E? Oh my gosh. They could start with an O again. Yeg! Yeg even mean. I feel like I need to keep a dictionary up while we play. Aspie, holy heck. Blowing us all out of the fart. I almost said fark. It was supposed to be park. Words are hard. Oh, I'm immediately seeing divine, but is he divine? No, that would need two eyes unless... Sind! There we go. Dines. Okay, so it's going to be a fake V. Fake V. We need to figure out the hidden letter is nothing smaller than 5 letters. So 5 letters is the smallest. Okay, so what could that... Maybe let me try tennis, maybe? Maybe it's T. What about D-E-S-I-G-N? Maybe it's design. Oh, it is! It's a hidden G! Okay, so fake V, hidden G, signed. Signed could work. Oh, I'm not locked out anymore. Signed. There we go. Endings. There we go. Oh, sending. Yeah, sending. Woo! Nice. Oh, singe. That's good. Oh, singular singe. Singular singe. We only need one more to make the goal. Oh, ensign. There you go. Well done, bird lady. Let's see. Dines, dings. What about... Dinch? That can't be right. It would have to be another E. Oh, Dane. Oh, Dane's a good word. Danes. Perfect. Okay, 2 more 6-letter words. Let's see. 2 more 6-letter words. What about... ending. I didn't think about that. We had the plural. Okay, so... Oh, what's the last one? I feel like we did pretty good, though. Like, really good. Like, level 16 starts to get hard. Okay, next up, level 19. Man, Espy, holding in strong. Okay, so answers are hidden. Nothing smaller than 5 letters. Why do I want to write Klondike? I know that's not right. What about Dinky? Dinky! Okay, so that means we need to clear the L and the E. Oh, what about, E? Well, I could use Kindle, but Kindle... Let's see. Oh, Megan. Megan got inked. Okay, so it's a fake L. It's a fake L. So... D-I-N-K... E-Y. What about Dinkley? Is that a word? Well, kidney would be good, yeah. Oh, Aspie. Aspie, what? Kidneys! Okay, alright, so singular, kidney. Oh, wait. Oh, Renee, it's because you switched the N and the D. That's all. I was like, wait a minute, Renee did that. Why didn't that go through? Okay, so for kidneys, it's a hidden S. A hidden S and a fake L. Okay, so hidden S, fake L. Oh, what about Dinks? Dinks a word? No, Ev. Oh, what did Ev get? Ev got links. Wait. What did I say it was a fake L? Am I wrong? Sue got dimes. Oh no, it is a fake L. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, we just need one more word. One more word. Oh, thank God. Dines. Yep. Kinds? Did we do? Yeah, we did kinds. Skied. Woohoo! We just got in there. That might be skip 1 or just go to the next level? No, skip 2 levels. Well done. Snide. Oh, Snide would have been good. All right, Aspie. I don't know if any of us could beat her overall. Aspie is rocking it. Okay, there is a U, so I wouldn't roll the Q out quite right away, but there is also a potential ING. So again, nothing smaller than 5 letters. What about quilt? Maybe it's a hidden T. Oh, liquid. That would have been a good guess. Oh, Renee did guild. Okay, so guild. We need to clear the N and the Q. What about guild? Guildy. Okay, what about let's see. Oh, Shannon. Not sure what Shannon. Build. If it's hidden B. Oh, guide. Oh, it's a hidden E. It's a hidden E. Oh, Aspie got indulge. Okay, fake Q, hidden E. Fake Q, hidden E. Indulge. What about, oh, nudge. Did we get nudge? Okay, cool. We got nudge. Ev got glued. Let's see. Indulge. Oh, what about glide? Did we get glide? Oh, I'm still locked out. Try to get into Susan. Unlocked. So I don't know if we've done glide or not. Oh, Kelly, you did. Yes, we must have done that one. Glide, so indulge. Bleachy got dingle. There we go. Aspie got moving. Ooh, that's good. Let's see. Glide. I feel like I already did dinge. Okay. Oh, dueling! Well done, Sue. Let's see. Lunge, Aspie, well done. Guile. What about guile? Is guile the word? No? Alright, we'll go with a shot. Still. Level 21, next level. We're doing good. Dueling lungs. I like it, Deborah. Oh, deluge. That would have been good, Durbin. Was that one? It wasn't. It should have been. All right. So nothing smaller than 5 letters again. The answers are hidden. Okay. What about? Okay. So scare. Scarce. Am I supposed to scarce? I feel like that's not right. What about just scare? Okay. Oh, scare. Okay. So scares. Oh, Sue. Sue got careers. Okay. Fake L. Hidden E. Fake L. Hidden E. Okay, so, let's see. Fake L, hidden E. Oh, what about rares? Aspie got creaser. Oh, crease singular. Let's see. E-A-S-E. So singular for crease, unless we already got. Oh, Kelly put that in. Okay. Let's see. What about did we get rears already? Oh yeah. Okay, I put in rears. What about cares? Did we put cares? Patty got acres. Well done. Bleachy got racers. Oh, singular racer. I don't know if we got that already. Aspie got eraser. Well done. What about oh no, we got acres. Areas, that would have been a good one. Okay. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Tree. Let's see. Bird lady got. Let's see. Races, rares, rears. Racer. Oh no, races are in there. Okay, so well, we made our goal, so that's good. Cease, Sarah. Oh, that's good. Scarer. Is that another? Is that a Scree. Oh, that's a good one. Well, sweet, man. Skip 3 levels. Well done, guys. That's hard on level 22. We're up to level 25. Ooh, Sue took number 1 in that one. Well done. We are doing good. Level 25. Oh my gosh. Okay. There are 2 fake letters. 2 fake letters. 1 hidden. There is a QU. So, you know, I'm just going to try queen. Okay. So there are 2 E's. Oh, Callie got cheer. Okay, so we need to clear, remember, 2 fake letters. Okay, so cheer is good. Hirer. Something we know is good. What about refuse or refute? Fiery, that would have been good. Cheer, so, what about birch? Maybe it's a P. Birch, maybe an M. Okay, what about, chief? Chief, right? Okay, so, oh, bunch of you tried chief. Okay. Yeah, queen. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Yeah, it gets really hard later on. What about cure? Just gotta type really fast once it unlocks all of it for us. Oh, Megan got Roosh. Aspie, cheerful. Okay, so fake Q, fake I, and a hidden L. Okay, Girl, that's a Band-Aid brand. Roosh. Okay, cheer. Refuel. Fueler. I didn't spell. No, I spelled that right. Okay, fueler. That's not a thing. Okay. Holy heck! It gets so hard. Oh, but hey, level 25 is nothing to balk at. We did good on that one. I mean, a little rough, but we did good. We did real good. Holy heck. Okay, let's pop that back over here. And let's close those words. Well done, you guys. That was good. Yeah, it can be really fun once we get going with it. But yeah, that was good. We did real good. I'm proud of us. Well done, team. Anyway. All right. Well, that's it for the blue one. I will go ahead and put a, yeah, it's way harder, faster. There's more letters, more hidden letters, like all that stuff. I will post a picture of this, put in the community tab. You guys can vote on, I would say I'm like way down here, but it's because I want to show the community quote thing in the back. Anyway, I will make a post. You guys can choose red or yellow. Right, blue? Seriously. So anyway, I'll post this. You guys go ahead and vote, and we will work on the second one. We'll work on the second one on Wednesday morning. We're gonna do primary colors, and hopefully we can get it all done in one stream again. So that's the trick. We just gotta use less pencils. Oh yes, Easter is this weekend. So have a great Easter weekend. Keep being awesome. Like I said, you have until the 1st if you wanted to join the sticker club, and yeah, I think we're good. And if you decide to browse for your quilt square later, you can purchase. It doesn't have to be live when you purchase them, because it'll show me and then I can check the redemptions and get it done. Anyway, all right, everyone. Thank you for being awesome. Ev, thank you for those gifted memberships, and thank you everybody for being here, hanging out, and Ev for your, what was it, 45 months? It's ridiculous. You're amazing. Thank you for so much support. Everybody be awesome. Look for the community tab for updates on the charity stuff, and have a wonderful and safe weekend. And I'll talk to you all later. All right, bye.